they got married. During our mother, there was no TikTok. There was no iPhones. There was no Lamborghini. They built a career self. They built a career while you're married. Life from your statement, it is economy now that you prioritize. From your statement, it is
take it easy. Take it easy. Let me ask a question.
Okay.
You guys have been saying education. Some are saying career. Some are saying marriage. At what point do you consider somebody educated?
After a degree, maybe at the age of 18, at the age of 24, she has completed her degree.
You see, this is where wisdom. This is where you guys get it wrong. Someone is considered to be educated if you are able to finish college, not degree. Somebody.
So what is college?
Okay, college is not advanced degree. So the difference between college and the university is that university is advanced education, while college is just normal education, because in college you must have learned how to speak, how to write, how to think, how to even narrow down to a particular area in your life. In Canada here, let me not talk about US. The Canadians here, in Canada here, the only people that are more in the university are the foreigners, not the Canadians themselves. Go to UK. So many people who are from UK, they are not as educated as the foreigners who came to UK, especially university education. What they do in Canada here is, the moment you finish primary school, no, college is not the same thing with university, unless you are talking about university college. If you say college, everybody know that it's not university, so don't tell me that.
US is different too.
No, in US they have university in US. They also have college. But look at the difference. In US and in Canada, what they do is that when you finish, for example, secondary school, you can go to college to do what that is not degree. Now you are not being awarded bachelor in college. You are not being awarded bachelor's degree in college. What they will give you in college is usually the ordinary diploma, or maybe associate diploma, but it is not bachelor's degree or master's degree. You don't acquire master's degree and bachelor's degree in the college. If what I'm saying is not true, then you can debunk it.
I thought that Western
world. Wait. I am asking those who are in US who are saying no. Wisdom, you said no. Oya, tell me, if in US do they award bachelor's degree and masters in college?
It depends on the college. So most colleges in US award bachelor's degree.
No, that will be university college. It's not college. So you know what they do, what they give there, what they do in colleges, what they award there is like ordinary diploma or certification. But if the college is a college that is awarding bachelor's degree, that will be university college. Just like in Nigeria, the first university we had in Nigeria was University College Ibadan. But when they started it like normal college. So they upgraded it to university college. But if you tell anybody that you are in college in any part of the world, the person cannot assume that you are there to get a bachelor's degree.
Can I say something?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. So there are some colleges in US that have the accreditation to award degree, bachelor's degree. Okay, there are many of them. Grace College, Goshen College, plenty of them. Different colleges that award degrees. So,
Okay, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way, so that we'll get the point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is that, okay, in Canada here, let me use Canada. Sorry, let me forget US. I use Canada here. In Canada here, when they say this person is in the college, it is not. They don't award bachelor's degree. They don't award bachelor's degree in Canada here. What they usually do is, if you do 2 years in college, you that is where you will prepare yourself to go to university to get a degree. I don't know what I understand. Maybe in US, maybe you are right. I'm not. Like I've always said, I'm not in US. I may not know their system very well, but I think UK, they do the same thing like Nigeria. But Canada here, we know Dawson College. They are not bachelor awarding institution. Maybe in US, maybe. But the point I'm trying to make is that when we say a woman is educated, is it when the woman did not attend the university? Is that what we mean? Is that what you guys mean? Because that's the point, so that we don't deviate from the real point I'm trying to make. Because we are talking about when a woman can get married. So is it, you guys now said when the woman is educated, but from what Chamberlain was saying, Chamberlain was actually trying to say he will allow his daughter to finish university, or when she's in the university. Now, does it mean that a woman who attended secondary school, I think secondary school will be more familiar with everybody here. Everybody here will be conversant with secondary school. Does it mean that a girl who attended secondary school is not qualified to get married? Let's not go and argue about college and this thing. Let's talk about the one we know everybody will accept universally, right? I don't know if this one is clearer. Secondary school.
Can I answer this question?
Go ahead.
Okay. To my own view as a father, I will not accept my daughter to get married immediately she comes out of secondary school. Because when you come out of secondary school, you are between 17 and 18.
No. Wait, you didn't get this thing very well. It is not the age we are talking about. We are talking about the qualification, not the age.
Well, qualification in this generation now, qualification most of the time go with age.
But so many people are not qualified to go to university too. Many people going to university now are going because of what they think. But so many people are not qualified to go to university. What they are qualified for is that the moment they finish secondary school, they are supposed to go and learn a skill.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that you don't. Yeah, they are supposed to learn a skill, but not because they attended secondary school. That is why they are not qualified. No, they are supposed to go and learn a skill. If you set JAMB, for example, let's use Nigeria. If you set JAMB, so many of those people in the university will fail JAMB. So because they failed JAMB, does it mean they are not qualified to get married? Because they are not able to pass JAMB. Because when you are saying, oh, my daughter must finish university, or when she's in the university. So if she has finished secondary school, is it not advisable that if she's not that brilliant, she will be advised to go and learn a skill. I have a girl that used to stay with me when I was in Nigeria. She used to be our house girl. Though I was paying her, but I told her if she would like to go to university. She said no, that she wants to go and learn fashion and designing. That's the way she put it. You understand? Do you know that before you know it, the girl left, somebody came and married her, and they're in US. So that girl didn't go to university. She didn't even learn the fashion and designing. Somebody just came from nowhere, US, and married the girl off to US. That girl, I'm going to tell you people nothing but the truth, because she lived with me. That girl will make a very good wife. Oloma is her name. She will make a very good wife. You know why? While she was with me, anything I am doing, she want to help me do it. I will say, no, don't bother. If I'm cutting the grasses, she want to do it. Very, very hardworking. I don't think that there's any man that will marry that girl. In terms of character, that girl is wifeable. And that is what men are looking for. Men are not looking for a woman that is...
You are talking about that girl from a father's perspective. You understand? That girl might be talking back at the husband. No, and men hate it.
The girl is not my child. I said it's not my child.
No, but she's like your child.
Yes, but
So like
no. Then what do we train in our children? If you cannot recommend your child, it means you didn't train the girl well. The girl, I know she was not a minor. She was not a minor.
I understand what you're saying as a father, because I've heard so many households in Nigeria.
No. Obey. The girl is not a minor. She's not a minor. She's not a minor. If she's a minor,
Okay.
No. She's not a.
Your perception might be wrong to her husband. Might end up becoming wrong to her husband because you are seeing her as a child that you raised, that she had respect. Maybe she's afraid of you. Maybe she was pretending. You will never know. Even your
why would she be pretending? Why would she? No. No. I don't have to argue this with you. If you have not trained somebody, I have trained somebody, and I have also been able to tell you.
I just told you that I've even trained young men.
Then what is she pretending? Why would somebody in your house be pretending? What do you mean by pretending? No. I don't argue this. Then you are not a father that is observant. Let me not use another word. I don't want to argue this, please. This is not something I want to argue. I beg. I don't want to argue this.
And I hope Tambalin picks this point. Okay, the point is, Tambalin, in as much as you want your daughter to be educated, hope you know time is going. And then one thing, you never get old of learning, but you can get too old for the men to get married to you, you know? And what we're saying is priority is important. It's better that a woman gets married early. It's better that a woman prioritizes marriage over education or career. While she's married, she can build a career, she can be educated, because we never get old of learning. But a woman, every man wants a woman that the younger the better. That's what we want.
TikToker, that's not even the point. That's not even the point. That a woman is educated, does it change her character? A character is built within the age of 6. Just calm down. Character is built within the age of 6 to the age of 14, 15 in a girl. In a boy, character is built within the age of 6 to the age of 17 in a boy. After 17 years, the person is already molded. In fact, anybody, go and check. Any woman, once you pass the age of 16, nothing will change again. What you are learning now is becoming wiser, not moldability. And when a woman becomes wiser, she finds it difficult to stay with a man. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying.
In other words, a woman should be dumb, right?
Said what?
I said in other words, a woman should play the fool, right?
For a woman to make a good wife, she has to play the fool. Hear it from me. It doesn't mean she doesn't know that she is right. But the moment she wants to exercise her right, she will crash her marriage. So the wisdom of a woman in marriage is different from the wisdom of a man in marriage.
Absolutely correct.
So,
sorry,
I want her to speak. Choosing. Oh yeah, go ahead. Anyway, another person, I think she's not.
Yeah. Another thing that I wanted to say is that the same women that would come out and say, so you want the woman to be dumb. If you ask majority of women, who do they want, who are they attracted to? Just like one guy, reiterated earlier on, attraction is asymmetrical between males and females. Women want somebody that they can learn from, somebody that can teach them, somebody that they can depend on. But if men are saying, okay, we are looking for somebody that we can teach, which is something that women want to. Women are asking men, please come and teach me. And that's why during marriages, for people who, go to the altar to get married or whatever, you see a father handing over the daughter to the husband. The husband is now her new father. So it's like somebody that would take over from the father. Because women left on their own, they make some kind of stupid choices or whatever with life because they are supported by other women who have made lots of mistakes. Yeah, clock it. They're not using some new words, clock it. I don't even know what that clock it means or whatever. But those are the terms that they are coming up with. Go for it, girl. You deserve it. You don't deserve anything. You can only earn something. So, again, women are saying that, so you're looking for someone that you can control. If you want to, another thing that is a way of shaming men for their preferences. But at the end of the day, women are looking for men that can control them. Women are looking for men that can dominate them. But the same women will say that, so, no, men are looking for women that they can dominate. So, however we try to go about all these things or whatever, Mother Nature will still determine what we want. And again, somebody that was saying that educated. No. University degree, all those kind of stuff. Even when we boil down to secondary education, it was what I knew during my secondary education that sustained me during my university. If I was, for instance, I was very good at all this physics, chemistry, biology, or whatever in my secondary school. If I wasn't good at those things, I would have struggled very hard at the university. Most of us would have even given up. So all this university that's why they call university. You are going there. Most of the things that they teach at the university is like you teaching yourself most of the things, not the lecturer trying to explain everything in details for you. Secondary school is the core when it comes to formal education. However, people can be educated on the streets. And any woman that says that, I need to have a degree now to be, no, if you are not wise enough or whatever, your degree or whatever is not going to make you wiser. Your degree is only going to make you maybe more knowledgeable in that area of studies where you're studying. Because for some people that studied marketing, it doesn't mean that you're studying marketing or whatever. It doesn't mean that you know anything about biochemistry. They are different. You're only educated in that your tiny field. But we are talking about universal education. The education that will make you to understand the association between males and females, relationship with other people, relationship with things surrounding you or whatever. Those things you don't get it from university. And one of the things is that people that study all this banking and financing, if you are studying banking and financing at the university, why are you coming out of the university looking for a job? Your lecturer, if he knows about banking or finances or whatever, your lecturer would not be teaching because he will know more about making money. So let us not confuse ourselves that education, what you get from the degree is going to make your sexual market value to be. If you are a woman, if you are not attractive enough or whatever, your degree. I haven't seen a man that is saying, oh my God, this my woman, even though she's not attractive, but her degree or her money or her career makes her hot or makes her more attractive. It doesn't work that way. If we don't find it attractive, we can't find it. The same thing with men. If women do not find men attractive or whatever, and what are the metrics of success for men? Your career, your success, your job, all this kind of stuff. That's why we find those things that women find attractive in men are completely opposite of what men find attractive in women. And again, based on this your question, marry where you are. Ask any man, if you are living, for instance, in Canada, which is more of a liberal country surrounded by lots of feminists. If you are living in a country like that, and you're surrounded women around you, majority of them are masculine or whatever, and you find out that there is one woman in maybe some kind of one place in maybe Cape Verde who is feminine, you as a man will say, I would rather save all my money to travel to that place to go and get her as long as she's feminine enough to be with me. Because that femininity is going to solve lots of headache. So, at the end of the day, men, we are only going to be attracted to what we don't have, which is the opposite of what we already have. So that's what I want to say. Education or whatever, whether university or whatever, or university or master's degree or PhD, if you are not feminine enough as a woman, those things are not going to make you feminine. So that's what I'm going to say regarding the education of everything that you guys are talking about. Thank you.
Okay, even though I would differ with you, but I would like some other person to speak. Cooking with Patricia. Let's hear your view.
Good evening. Good. What was a good morning, guys? What he said, I will want to answer this. Women want someone. They choose someone, a protector and a provider. Even if when they want someone who can provide, they want someone who can protect, especially the protection. Women, they are more attracted on your hands. Like, I don't know how to say this. If you see a woman when you are still dating, you still new, maybe 2 days, 4 days, the woman already know that I like this man, I can submit under him. The attraction is not your face, it's more on your hands. I'm talking as a woman, it's more on your hand side. That's how God made it. It is the protection. Your chest is the protection. Even if that woman will end up working, like some of us, we want to have our own money, we want to help in the house, we don't want our husband to work alone, but we still want a provider. That's what women want in a man. They don't want to choose, and then your intelligence come after. And it's quicker when someone is still young. As a woman, I think if I was not married younger, I don't think I was still going to want to be married after. If after 40, after 30, after 40, I don't think I was going to say I want marriage.
So you mean
husband, not that I'm not happy.
Do you mean that listen, do you mean that any woman that is above 40 should forget about marriage?
No. Many of them who never, let me say, if you never tested marriage, it's good to have it. But if most of them, if they are trouble, a man needs to be very strong to marry a 40-year-old woman.
So what you have come down, let me get your point. Are you saying that if a woman turns 40, it's a red flag to a man?
No, it's not a red flag.
No, I mean the one that already married before.
Oh yes. Because you already know who you are, you already know your worth. The man needs to be very strong, especially if a man comes from marriage is better. But if you are newly never married, you need to wear your shoes properly, because that woman knows. Like now, I know my worth. So it's better when you marry young as a woman. You grow up with your husband. You grow and know yourself while you are in marriage. Then you tackle it together. You grow up, you change together. You know that I'm no more Patricia of yesterday. I'm Patricia of today. I'm no more Patricia of 20 years old. I'm no more Patricia of 25, 30. I'm changing. My husband is changing as well. So you are changing together. You are tackling it together. That's the best thing ever. But if you find me now, I'm giving example, God forbid, if you find me now at this age, I already know my worth. And imagine if I was never under a man. You understand? That man that I will get married to, if I never got married and I know my worth, his shoe must be very tight. His reasoning capacity need to be very tight. His finances must be very tight.
I get your point.
I'm just talking in the way I'm thinking in my age and in the things I'm seeing. You need to be. I think it's better for me.
So, but is it better for a girl to marry when she is still naive, or when she?
No, not naive. When she's 25, 20 something there. Not that we are naive, but at least we are still we fall in love properly.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you. A girl that is 20 years old, is it advisable for her to marry a man of 29 years old or that? A girl that is 20.
6 years is okay. 6 years, 7 years is okay. But more than that is abuse, guys. Because
why is it abuse? What is the abuse there? Let me know.
Because I'm just thinking, if you are too old, that girl want to still go to places where you don't go. You are done with that type of life, and that girl, she's craving to go to the movies.
So what if you are going to the movie with her?
Yeah, if it's like that, if you can go down to the level of that girl and understand. You see, let me give an example with this lady in Nigeria. You know this girl who just got married in Nigeria and then divorced now.
Which one?
She was the fifth wife of.
Do you know the difference? The difference. Okay. That one is the husband is older than the girl's father, so it's not the same thing with what I said. So I think in this area you didn't get this one. You did not. The girl you are talking about, the husband is older than his real father.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought it's just old.
No.
So if it's just old like that, that girl, I knew she would be lonely because
she's not lonely. That is not also to say. In fact, that girl's case is what should even tell you how women behave. You know why you are talking like this now? You are talking like this because I noticed that so many women, they talk from their own experience. They don't like to talk from other people's experience.
No, I understand my perspective.
Banky, stop that. When it gets to your talk.
When she got married.
Listen. What I am saying is this. You, probably, your husband was maybe 5 years older than you, or 6 years older than you. True or false?
Yeah.
You see, that is exactly why you said what you said.
He had to adjust so many things.
No. See, this was just why you are speaking the way you are speaking. I already know. It is difficult for women to speak outside their personal experience. Very difficult.
But that personal experience will help
your experience is different from the other person's experience. We have already known. I am learning that almost all the time here now.
No. You know, as women, we talk.
No, he's not talking. No, he's not talking. You still talk based on your own experience.
Yes, but to find out there are many women experiencing the same thing. Because listen, not that people are not happy in their marriages, but if you are more older, it's very, very that girl, she's going to be lonely if you are more older.
What do you mean by lonely?
There is some things that even she will need to experience. She will need
What? Like, what is it that she will experience? Tell us now. If you don't know. What?
I said it. Maybe she want to go out. She's still energized. She want to go to the movies in the night.
You have not even said. You have not said it. You have not made any points from this one we are talking about. You know why? You have not made any point. The person. Let me tell you now. How does the girl know about movie? It is the man that will even. Listen. You have failed this one. I don't agree with you. It is the man that takes the woman to movie, takes the woman to some, and that is what a woman wants. A woman is looking for a man that will take her to places she has not gone before. She feels happy. Oh, come, let's go to movie. Oh, come, let's go to beach. Come, let's go to. You say because of age she will be lonely. Do you know what you are talking about at all? Or are you saying the woman just want to go and sleep with other men? Is that what you mean? Ned Nwoke, the one you are talking about, did you hear that he takes the girl to anything? They play tennis, they do anything that they want to do. The only reason the girl left is because the girl started living a wayward life, and that wayward life is not because of the man's age. No, it was because the girl is a spoilt girl. That's why she started doing drugs. I will bring you down. I will bring you down.
Can I say something? She was lonely before.
She was not lonely.
Change your character. You'll be lonely before.
Let me ask you. Is it that you don't know that there are girls who married their age mates and the girls are doing drugs? Is it that you don't know?
Yes, I'm not saying that is.
That is what you are saying now, because you say lonely. What do you mean by lonely? The man even gave her attention more than other wives. In fact, I have criticized that man and said,
he was still young.
I don't subscribe to this one you are saying. I don't subscribe to that. Okay? I don't subscribe to that. The first things you said, that one makes sense. This one you're saying now doesn't make sense. The reason is that you said they are lonely. There is no loneliness there. The girl was a bad girl. Because assuming that girl is not doing drug, then I can now say, is it loneliness that made her to do drug? Is it? There are girls here now on their own, they are doing drugs. So what are you talking about? Right now in Canada here, there are so many young girls. They are not married, but they are doing drugs. Is it old man that made them do that? If you see something wrong, you say this is wrong. Don't give that. There's no excuse for that.
Again, I have a solution.
You have said the one that makes sense like a mother, but you derailed again and start saying the girl is lonely. What do you mean by being lonely? I don't understand what you mean by being lonely. The life she's living is a wayward life. There is no loneliness that warrants somebody going to do drugs. She has been doing it. He says she's lonely.
But we don't know where it's
listen. I like people paying attention. We have somebody older than her husband. The man they call Emmanuel Iwanyang. Emmanuel Iwanyang was already 70. He's older than Ned Nwoko. And he married a woman of 26 years. Why is it that woman didn't do drug? Why is it that she didn't leave the marriage?
Okay, can I say something? Let me tell you something. When you're still young as a woman.
Wait, madam, I'm not subscribing to what you're saying again. Wait, listen. No, listen. Do you know why I get triggered? I called a woman of 20 and a man of 30. You said the man of 30 is old. That was what got me triggered. How can you say that a man of 30 years is old? to a woman of 20. While we are talking about Ned Nwoke, who is 59, married a girl of 19. That is to say, you just made nonsense of the whole thing you said before.
Oh, can you allow me to answer? Just one thing I will say. I know many women, we don't talk about what I'm going to say, but it's true. Especially in a sexual life, that woman, she will need more of it. And that man will not provide for that.
At 30, the man will not provide for a woman of 20 at 30.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Be able to.
Please, it's okay. Don't say again. I don't want to promote this thing you're saying. It doesn't make any sense. A man of 40 satisfy a woman. You talk about a man of 30 cannot satisfy a woman of 20. Now, where did we see this kind of woman say?
Can I say something again?
Okay, go ahead.
You're right in what you said about the
that a woman of 30, a man of 30 years old will not satisfy a woman of 20. This woman gets sense. Nah.
10 years age gap is not so much.
Even 15 years is not any this thing. As long as the man is healthy.
By that standard, that means most of our parents married around the 10 years age gap. Some of them even more, right? And that has never been like a factor to say that.
Does she even know what she's saying? Does she know my age? As I am now,
let me just say,
I'm not making mouth. I'm not capping. As I am now, bring any woman, younger woman, I will give full satisfaction over satisfaction. This one now blessing to me, where God give me. No be joke. Oh. I'm not capping. I'm serious. I'm not. There are some people that know me here. When we do like normal video call, they see me. I do press up every morning 50. No be joke. Even as we are talking now, if anybody doubting it, I put my camera here and I do 50 once. And at me that is already 40, 45. And somebody is saying that a man of 40, 30 is still a small boy now. This woman is I don't know.
A 30-year-old man is still young.
Hey.
You understand?
Nah,
a 30-year-old man.
Where did they learn all this kind of nonsense?
I think where it comes from. Listen again, I think where the whole age gap something comes from is because of the high number of our people living abroad now. Because all of them seem to talk about is the talking point abroad. Oh, you shouldn't be. Because abroad, everybody wants to marry their age mates. That's what the women try to promote here, right? They try to marry their age mates, even though that if you even look at that, their marriages fail at a very high rate. Even when they are talking about, they make it seem like it's the gold standard to marry your age. But when you marry your age, their marriages are failing at upwards of 60%.
This one say on them that today what he say I look 68. Okay, no problem. I look 68, but I go still knock your child, not you, because you're already old for me. Yes, I look 70. I am 70 in fact, but for you, I will still knock your child, not you, because for you, I not gonna get your time. Go ahead. And the mother of my children is finer, younger than you. If you are doubting it, you come up and put your camera, make her put so that people will know you. You understand? I know. Come up, put your camera, send request, and come up. Send request and come up. Put your camera. Let's know me and you who is older. Olosho, go ahead.
So, yeah, I think the whole idea of the age gap thing, people frowning on people marrying each other for age gap.
Put your camera. Put your camera on. My own is on. Wait. Put your camera on.
Again, you're not 45.
Put your camera on now. Put your camera on.
You are not 45, and the way you keep on.
Why not put your camera on? Put your camera on.
Her points
No, put your camera on. Put your camera on before you talk. If you can't put your camera on, I'll bring you down. Put your camera on. I am 70. I agree with you that I'm 70. But put your camera on. You see? You are running away. Put your camera on. Yeah, put your camera on. I not talk say me, okay, I'm 70. No problem. Put your camera on.
So again, well, I'll leave these ladies first. Some of them are triggered with the conversation, I think.
These are old people that cannot get married. Do you understand? I am proud of. You see, I put my camera on. Put your own on. I beg, go ahead.
So, like I was saying, I said the whole idea of frowning against age gap. I'm talking about a 10 years age gap as a man being abusive towards a younger girl. I think that's just.
This is how they are deceiving. They are deceiving young girls. This is how they are deceiving young girls.
Older women used to like put pressure on men to marry them. You understand? It's an old folk. You understand? So, but there is nothing wrong with a 10 years age gap. If it works for you, a man of 30 marrying a girl of 20 or 21, I don't see the big deal.
A man of 30 will not even would even go for 18. You don't know.
I don't see the big deal. You know? So, because what women are looking for in men is stability. If a girl is in her 20s and go and marry, I wouldn't advise her to marry a man in his 20s also. I think that's
a man even in his 20s haven't even known anything. Let me tell you this.
Yes.
Let me tell you this. Because these are something that are practical. Celine Dion, the Celine Dion husband is 26 years older than Celine Dion. It was the man that made Celine Dion who she is today.
Yeah, she was married.
We are not talking about Ojukwu. They may not know Ojukwu. We are talking about worldwide. They may not. Are you talking about Ojukwu? What about Nnamdi Azikiwe? Nnamdi Azikiwe married Uche Azikiwe. Nnamdi Azikiwe was 69 and married Uche Azikiwe at 26.
Mr. Emma, can I say something?
So let me just finish my points, sister, and then you can go on if you don't mind. Okay. So and the point I was trying to make is that
even Trump, the president of America.
Hang on, guys. So the point I'm trying to make is that when a girl is younger, when a girl is in her 20s, you expect her to be married to a man in his 30s. That is the healthy, in my opinion. The healthy age gap is from 10 years and below, right? It can get to 5, but anything for me, I wouldn't advise you to marry a girl who is your age mate. That's not good for a man. Yes,
No man is even talking about. No, listen.
Yes.
This is not even a debate. A man marrying his age mate, you already know that the woman will be older than the man.
The woman is older than you.
Nobody is even talking about that. Yes. Because the man will soon look at that one as old woman, just like these ones hiding their faces. You understand?
So at the end of the day, I don't see people should start demonizing all those things of saying, he's older because he's 10 years older than his wife. That's not true at all. You understand? And is it best for you to marry where you are? Yes. And about what you guys were talking about in terms of degree, there is nothing saying a woman should marry. Degree has nothing to do with marriage. In fairness, it has nothing, because not everybody will have a degree to start with, right? Me, I'm even advised. I have children myself, and if my child, if what you are going to uni to do is not a professional course, you are not going to uni at all. I'm being straight about it. I'm even saying it now that they are younger. If you are not going to go to university to study a professional course, you are not doing the uni at all. When you finish, you can go to college or go and do apprenticeship and start a job from there. You can only go to university if what you are studying leads to a professional career, in my opinion. That is both boys and girls. I don't care. You understand?
If you want give me gift, you give me gift. Stop giving me rose. Rose will not be gift. Stop giving me rose.
So I don't care. So I don't see what that has.
Stop giving me rose. Give me better gift. You want to give me gift. No bribe me with rose. No, I don't need rose. Give me better gift.
And any parent that loves their child, their girl child, and should encourage them, if you know that girl wants to have a family, raise children, I will encourage my girl children to get I'll be telling them, don't make sure anything you are doing, don't allow it to exceed age 24. If you are trying to get married. Absolutely. Get married within this age. Right? I'm saying it, I say it to the hearing of their mother, even though their mother was born and raised.
Christ.
She's all these ones that believe, oh, get your career together and all these things. But I keep telling her every time that is the wrong approach. You can walk and chew gum at the same time. There is nothing stopping you.
Oh, my baby, Kimberly.
Sorry, brother, please, can I buttress your point at the same time, please?
No, it's not your turn yet. It's not your turn. Please. Let's do it according to how we come. Or even if we are giving preference, we give to a woman. Okay?
Yes.
I know you have something to say, but calm down.
So there is nothing stopping you from walking and chewing gum at the same time. Even if you are going to uni, I advise them, find someone you are dealing with. If you're in first year, deal with someone in final year or something. Find someone around. If you're a guy, build from when you are young. Because there's one thing one of the ladies said, but then she went off point a bit. A woman gets to a point in her life when it becomes more difficult for her to get married. That's why it's good. If it's something you want to do, you have to start on time and prioritize it. You get to a point and then you become too stuck in your own way as a woman if you get to a certain age. And if you become too stuck in your own way, you can hardly find a man, because when you are dealing with a man wants you to get on his program, not the other way around. You want a man that you are looking up to, not a man. Men don't like looking up to women, right? You need a man that you look up to. And if you get to that age when you are stuck in your ways, it becomes difficult to be flexible enough for you and a man to be able to build a life together. Then it will almost seem like you are giving him terms and conditions when he wants to date you. And men don't do well with all that. They're not going to do it. There is a difference between a 23-year-old girl telling you in a date that I'm prioritizing marriage. I don't want to waste time. I want to be in a relationship to get married. And then there is a difference between a woman who is 33 or 34 telling you the same thing. I'm telling you from a man's perspective, I will respect that discussion from a 23-year-old, but from a 34-year-old, I'll see it as desperation. And I'm not going to buy it. Right? These are two different things, and from a man's perspective. Right? If I sit down on a date with a 23-year-old, if I'm a guy, and she's telling me how she wants to settle in her life and things like that, I will respect that, because it comes across to me as a girl who knows what she wants. But if you're telling me the same thing at age 34 as a woman, I'll see you as desperate. You see two different things saying the same thing. But I feel like you've now done everything you want to do and you want to use me as retirement plan. No, I'm not doing it. You see? So you have to be careful. Time is very, very important when it comes to a woman wanting to settle down. And it has to be factored in everything you are doing. Anyone lying to you and telling you that it's not true is trying to lead you astray. And I'm saying this as a dad of someone, of girl children. Right? Anything I'm saying here is what I would advise them to do. Prioritize it at your young age, except it's not something you want to do. I'm not going to be advising you to go and finish school, finish university, get a career before you start looking for a man, because then all the best crop of men are already gone. That is the truth. The best crop of men do not hang around waiting for women way in their 30s to marry. That's not how it happens. You understand? The best crop of men, by the time a woman is 35, the men that are supposed to marry her have already cut by half. That is the truth. Right?
So what you be selecting from them are the men who are divorced, or the ones who already have children from other women.
Now we then go to find,
like
but we go see no
sense. Yes, that is what you will have to select from. And then not to even start to talk about the pregnancy problems that will come with you being in your 30s before you start talking about having this thing. So why would you even advise your child to be in a situation that would be more difficult for her than it should be? I wouldn't give such advice to my girls. I will prepare them to be able to do that at a young age. That is my job. Right? So let me just pick one line to the topic you put on there. Is it best to marry where you are? Certainly. It would be the best thing for you to do if you can find the best person where you are. Because that way, the both of you already understand your systems. You know how things function in the environment where you are, so that there will be no learning curve. You understand? In the first place, when you bring the woman, it's appropriate. But if you cannot find that, women as well can fit in. If you are a man, you are doing well, you can bring woman from anywhere. She will still get on your program if you know how to handle yourself. But preference, marry where you are. It's always better. I think I'll leave it at that again.
Okay, you spoke very well. Let's go to.
Can I give my submission?
No, it's not your turn yet. IJ was here before you. You interrupt.
Yeah, no, you dropped me.
I dropped you now because you are being rude. Now you are being disobedient. I dropped you because you are not. You are not.
I thought it was my turn.
No.
Let her go ahead and speak.
Listen, I thought it was my turn.
Hey, now wow. Hey, people.
Banky always want to interrupt me, even when she knows that this is not right. She will interrupt me. Okay, J Queen. After you, then we go to Banky.
Okay, thank you. All right, so I just wanted to mention the age comparison we made regarding Mr. Late Iwanyo and Ned and other two prominent men that you mentioned. The women they married, to my knowledge, they were already maybe 26, 25 to 26. You cannot make a comparison of 26-year-old lady who is already educated. Most of them were aware of themselves, aware of what they want in life, versus a 19-year-old whom I consider is still on formative age, is still learning things.
J Queen, wait. I don't like people jumping into what they don't know much about.
Okay.
What do you know about Iwanyanwu's wife?
I said I believe she was.
Why do you believe in something?
It's long time ago.
No, if you don't know about it, you don't have to start saying you believe.
How old was she? She was 26.
No, go and find out. I know that she's 26, but does it mean she was a graduate at 26? Is that what that means? It doesn't mean that. While I was speaking here, I said that education does not mean somebody who have gone to university. But university is just advanced education. Meaning somebody that attended secondary school is educated, well educated, but not advanced education. So it means that's one of the reasons I said that.
Okay.
Now, the issue of age, Ned Nwoko and Regina was not up to 26 now. Regina was 19.
That's my point.
Now your point is still invalid. You know why?
Can you at least allow me to drive down to my point?
Go ahead.
So a 19-year-old versus a 26-year-old, you can't compare both. That's why Regina, I do not support. If she's into any of the things you have mentioned, I don't support that at all. However, she's still growing. And that 19-year-old for a 59-year-old man, the age is, the gap is too damn much. They are at different stages of life. Ned is at a certain age of life where he's valuing certain things, while Regina is still coming up, needs to maybe, somebody mentioned movie, started getting angry.
Do you know how old Regina is now?
That's an example, that's an analogy.
Do you know how old Regina is now? Do you know how old she is? Like, Who told you that she's
25?
She's not 25. Regina's age, Regina's real age now is 28.
28?
Yes.
The age of 19, no, but she married.
No, that thing, no, Regina was actually 21. It was discovered, yeah, her, if you like, Google her
Ned
name.
Ned posted himself.
Can you listen? Can you?
Was 19.
No,
at the time of
no,
marriage,
no. From the time of the marriage till now, the girl is 28. That, you know,
59-year-old.
Can you listen?
Yes, sir.
The issue, we discussed it extensively on this platform. People, Regina's younger cousin came here. The people, they came to this platform. We had over 1,000 viewers that day. We discussed it like almost 3 to 4 days. In fact, at a point, one of the PA to Ned was stalking me almost. I don't know whether I understand. Maybe you guys may not know. But for people who were here at that time, we had over 1,000 this thing. They were coming here to talk because it was a serious debate that period. They brought every detail about Regina. I have to even check her voter's card. Some of them started saying that she didn't use her age to do voter's card. Who does that? Do you understand?
Let me go by 21. Let me go by the 21 you mentioned. Married at the age of 21 to a 59-year-old man versus the other men you mentioned, the women were about between 25 to 26 at the age of marriage. Two different things. 59-year-old to a 21-year-old is quite irritating. I don't know. It's just ridiculous for me. But for them, I don't know what they think. Life is their choice, whatever they do. So the comparison is out of hand. And marrying a naive girl is detrimental in the future because she is gonna open eyes later on. And it's not
okay. Let me tell you people again.
It is of this modern age.
Can I say something?
No, you will. Let me tell J Queen, but I know that she will still argue. Actually, we have talked about Nnamdi Azikiwe, we talked about Iwanyanwu, we talked about Ned Nwoko, but many of you do not know that the former governor of Zamfara State, Ahmed Yerima, married an Egyptian that was completely a minor. Completely, even though I'm not supporting it too. But let me shift from that one. The governor of Katsina State, no, not Katsina, Bauchi State governor married the daughter of Yaradua. Yaradua was our president. So you people will not say she is poor or they are poor. 2 governors married 2 daughters of Yaradua. One was 19, one was 21 in 2000 and either 28 or 27. The truth is this. You guys, some of you women coming here already are wild. Like, we are not talking about you people. Some of you already are red flags too.
What do you mean wild?
And wild means that you cannot be domesticated. That is what it means. It means that you cannot be domesticated. Now, why am I? Because I have to say it the way it is. Some of you are already wild. You can never be domesticated. So, for a woman that needs to be domesticated, it is not a woman that is already above 30. But maybe people like us might manage you people, no wahala. But just know that a woman.
Let me not say it while I will say that you can put me out of here. Yourself. Let me not say something now you chase me out of here.
Of course, I will chase you out. I dare your talk.
No, for real. It might sound like a joke.
Wait, make her stop here first. Make her I dare talk.
Yeah, I just wanted to react to what you think first. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Who is next to speak?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay. Oya Banky, go ahead. I thought it's IJ. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was talking before.
I'm talking after her, please.
No, I'm speaking before you.
I said after you.
For me, yeah.
You must
For me, I mean, as someone who has a girl child, for me, the youngest age I would hope and advise my daughter to get married is 26. And honestly, my prayer is that the max age, that at least by 20, at most, as in bad as the bad, by 29, she wants to be married.
Banky, you are not supposed to be the one making choice. Listen, Banky, wait, because it's good we are saying it here now. The choice is supposed to be between you and the father of the child. A woman's choice is not always a good choice because women make their choice based on their feelings. They don't make choice based on rationality. You should consult the father of your child to talk in the life of our daughter, his daughter, not you.
Can you let me give my
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Again, as I was saying, she's my daughter. Again, my hope and my prayer and my advice to my daughter is that minimum age, like not even earlier than 26. I would not advise my daughter to get married at 24, 25. Max 20, minimum age. Like
you're a bad influence. You're a bad influence to that girl. I pity the girl. Oh. She's talking. She's talking now. She's talking.
Max 20, max 29. Now let me tell you the difference why I wouldn't allow my daughter to marry a man who is 5 years maximum older than her. One, the difference in life stages. An older man for my daughter will be thinking about, most likely, his mindset to be like, maybe get towards retirement plan. Slowing down. That kind of man will be thinking about, which is good, health stability, legacy. Meanwhile, a younger lady will still be building her career. Please allow me to give my submission, please. She'll be thinking about her identity. A younger woman will be thinking about social life. She'll be thinking about long-term exploration. There's completely life different stages if the man is way older than the woman. Now, another thing is a mismatch that can create friction, like bad friction between them. The man wants peace. The woman wants growth and adventure. There's different priorities around time, around their energy and their lifestyle. Completely different. And then I'm going to mention something. Please don't drop me. It is my opinion. There's power imbalance between them, and it is very risky. The guy, even if nobody intends it, the truth is that age can create that subtle imbalance between both of them if the age gap is too wide. The guy may be thinking that, he has more money already. He's experienced. Because of that, he is very authoritative. Now, the woman may, a decision around her life, she feels like, no, why is my husband like this? He always wants to control me. There will be friction. And if it is not handled carefully, the truth is that kind of power dynamics that the guy would want to have over the woman, it will lead to control that the woman will eventually revolt against, which, if they are not careful, it will eventually lead into divorce. And this is the reason why please let me finish. This is the reason why a lot of women my age are divorced today.
It's not true. It's not true.
It's fine, but let me finish. I will listen to your advice later. Because they got married at the time where they did not have the right information before entering into marriage. At the end of the day, that marriage collapsed. Another thing is that they have energy and physical mismatch. It's completely different. If the guy is much more older, their libido, their stamina, their social energy is completely apart. It's not the same. One partner may want nice life, which is most likely the woman if she's younger. She wants to travel the world. The man wants her to slow down and wants her to calm down. There's a lot of social pressure and judgment for the woman because of her lifestyle. Because why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? There's a lot of issues. Friends will question a lot of motives. Some people may call the girl gold digger, possibly, maybe, there's a lot of issues. So for me, I would advise that if a woman is going to, which I agree with a woman getting married 24, 25, it's okay. But for me, it's just my own personal preference that I will not allow my daughter marry at 24 because I feel that she doesn't know enough yet for marriage. Minimum for me is 26. And honestly, if my daughter is getting married at 26, I would want her husband to be around age 31, 32, 5-6 years. That is more ideal.
Banky, don't repeat that, because if you start repeating, that's when I will stop you.
Let me finish. It doesn't matter. It's my opinion. Let me finish. Then you can give your own. Please, now on this internet, it's very important. On this social media, it's important for us to understand something called social interaction. Allow the person finish. Because the person does not say something that goes well with you, it does not mean that the person cannot voice out. When they are done, you can tell them that that thing you said, I think it's wrong. That's why if you go to some,
you know, you are killing your time. I will stop you. I want you to round off.
Don't worry. Just let me finish. It's okay. I'm done.
Okay, I will start by telling you something. Marriage is not, you are describing marriage from the ideal form. You are not describing marriage from the real form. In ideal marriage, 5 years is okay. 4 years is okay. 2 years is okay. In ideal marriage. Do you understand? In ideal marriage, 2 years is okay. 4 years is okay. 5 years is okay. That is in ideal marriage. But in the real marriage, that is where this problem comes. One of the things, that's why when you speak, I will always my expectation is that you should speak like somebody who is already advanced and who is a mother. But sometimes when you speak, I will be having some kind of doubt. But it's not like I'm trying to bring you down, no. But I'm just being sincere right now. In the reality, you don't determine the kind of man that will actually come to marry your daughter. In reality, you don't even determine when your daughter will marry. In reality, it's only in ideal situation. Oh, wait. Can you listen now? Listen. No. Listen. That's not what you said. You said you will never allow your daughter to marry. Minimum will be 26. That is what you said here. You now say maximum 29. Do you see that time you use the word maximum? It is where the in fact that was even the one that made you look like, I don't want to say something wrong. So I don't want.
Let me explain something.
No, don't explain. Don't explain. We have read you. I don't want explanation. I don't want explanation. This guy, you see, you can drop. Don't explain. When you get to your turn again, you talk. You can't be talking when you finish. You say you want to explain. You said I should give you time. I gave you time. Now you want to explain so that me and you be going back and forth. You have finished your own, and I want to make comments so that another person will speak. You will wait again until you get to your turn, because you are not the only one here. And you know, I just was supposed to talk, but I left Aija and said you should talk.
No point being here. Okay, keep your platform on that way.
What's my business?
It won't be fights now. We are here to all.
What's my business? What is my business?
Talking about social media interaction, it's triggered, you know.
What's my business?
Okay, who is next, please?
Okay.
No, I've not finished what I'm saying. Now, why am I saying this? You guys should know that the ideal marriage is not the same with the real marriage. How can somebody be speaking and you are saying that your daughter minimum must be 26, maximum will be 29? Like you have somebody waiting. Where they do this is when they do betrothal. If you betroth your daughter to somebody, this is what you are saying might work, because at that time you will likely put your daughter and say, wait until you get, but not with this dynamic world. Not in this dynamic world. And as a mother, that is not what you're supposed to teach your daughter. You don't teach your daughter when to marry. But when husbands start coming for your daughter, you will be watching the kind of people coming. Don't, because there are people, if you see me physically, I'm not trying to make mouth, joke apart. If you see me physically, you may not probably guess my age. It's not because I'm not young or too old, but my nature, God helped me. I'm not obese. I don't have any health challenge. So my nature, but there are people who are younger than me, far younger than me. If they stand with me, you will think they are older than me. This is just nature. So when your daughter is making choice, these are part of the things you have to consider. You might go and recommend a 30 years old man to your daughter who is 26, and that man is sick, or that man has, today we know that there are so many people today who are 30 but they have weak erection. They are not healthy. So these are some of the things you should even be saying. Oh, not saying you pray every time you say you pray what? Because don't tell me anything in your prayer. Carry your prayer, keep one side. Training, character is better than prayer. You are not God. Forget all those things. You don't know God. Good work, hard work is. They said even your Bible said faith without work is useless. And what is work? Prayer without these things I'm telling you. It should be, if I am talking to you, you should be sending me gifts. You should be sending me gifts. Do you understand? If you know, I have actually tolerated you very well. Even with all your shenanigans, I've tolerated you. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. I have really tolerated you. You understand? So if I am talking to you, this is something you cannot buy. You can't buy it in the market. You cannot buy it in the market. Wisdom is not sold in the market. You can have money, get other things, but you don't buy wisdom. Anyway, I'll stop here. Let other people talk.
Who is speaking next? Is
No,
it me?
it's IJ. After IJ, then you. You know, they came before you.
Calming down.
I don't calm down. I don't calm down.
Okay, so I was going to talk to J Queen, and J Queen talked about Regina Daniels. Sorry, I'm going to take you guys a little bit back to what we're talking about. So she said something about Regina Daniels, that she made it look like Regina Daniels is naive, or she was naive at the time before she married Ned. Just so you know, when men see girls like 26 or 23 or want to marry the younger one, and sometimes they feel seeing such young girls are naive to everything. They are not naive. They are not naive. They already know. Those young girls know the kind of men they want to go for. They know the kind of men they want. So that's to tell you that Regina Daniels is not like she was naive about Ned. She knew already what she was going to do. She knew. She wanted the guy. And don't forget that these people have, she's in the public eye already. She's a public figure. They have a certain lifestyle they live. They need sponsors already for their lifestyle. So for them to have that lifestyle, they need the sponsor. Even though she had her life going on before, she had her money, she was making it, she had her name already. But it's a different thing to have that name and also a sponsor to keep that name, to keep that their lifestyle. So
thank you very much.
Yeah, she's aware already to me, because if this Regina Daniel she's just like, she's a Gen Z, let me put it that way. So this, and the Gen Zs, they already know there's something that you cannot even force them to do. One of some things that you cannot force them to do, right?
Not all of them.
I know, not all, few of them, right? There are things that you cannot force them to do, right? Like the ones who grew up from,
majority of them, yes.
Famous, mute yourself. I will drop you. I don't like interruption when somebody is speaking. Mute yourself. No, we are not doing a random talk. Mute yourself when it gets to your turn.
Yeah.
We need to coordinate this platform.
Some of them who grew up in a for lack of better words, well-standard home, right? So it's something she's aware of. It's something she really wanted to. It's something she weighed the pros and cons. She knew already. already. Even though she knew that, okay, I mean, she was into a relationship with Somadina. Somadina is a young guy. Somadina could do every other thing. But the only thing that excluded Somadina was not having the bag, right? So she felt, okay, this man will pump up her lifestyle. So she went with him, she ran with him. And it's another thing to know that even as younger, men will want the young ones, but they are not naive. Those girls too are not naive. But if you see girls too that wants to be, most of these young girls also want this matured men. Like the woman that said 20 to 30, 20 marrying a 30. It's not, in fact, the 30-year-old man, if he's a man that is, the mindset is straightforward, both of them are very intentional. He can grow that child, not the child. He can grow that young girl, grow her in education-wise, grow her in character-wise, grow her in a way that, when she comes to the public eye, you see that there is something, there is a backup behind her. So they know what they want. It's not as if they don't know what they want. So that's just what I wanted to say. And for Banky, who was talking about her daughter, yes, from a mom's standpoint, I understand. But, when the father too is involved, if you relate to the issue, you relate it to the father. The father might not be able to buy that decision too. So it's like you're saying that, the thing is, when a woman is ripe for marriage, or when a woman starts blossoming like the flower, you will see that men will come. But the ability to know and figure out that one that God has destined for you is very, very important. Because it's like when it's coming up, once you miss that one, that's it. So I understand where she's coming to, but you should not, it's not like mandatory that it must be like this. Because, I mean, she can grow up and tell you know what, I just want to go to school, I just want to have myself, I just want to think life like this, put it like this, put it like this. So it is what it is. So you might see that these men are coming, rushing. I have my husband's niece. She's studying medicine. In fact, this girl has she had so much degree, like her level is so high. She attends I can't remember the university now, but she graduated with honors. And she still said she wants to further. She's 22. But the white guy that was coming for her, she said to herself, no, that she doesn't want. She pinged the guy that said, she said to the guy that she's not ready. Meanwhile, the guy is ready. The guy is 25, but she's 22. And she said she wants to further her education. She doesn't want anybody to, bother her because she's studying medicine. She said she wants to further her education. She wants to finish. And I called her. I told her that I understand. I will advise you the way I will advise my daughter. While you are going to school, while you are pinned, because she has all her books checked, what she wants, and which is very encouraging. That means this girl knows what she wants. She's going for it, right? But I told her that while you are in it, while you are still going to school, while you still want to further and gain your career, do not push men away. Look into it, because you are like a flower. 22 years old, you are still blossoming. It will get to a particular age. When that age strikes, you find out that you have everything, but you are now in need, or you want to get married.
You're a good person. You are a good person.
You have children. So you can be in marriage and still acquire everything you want to acquire. You can be in marriage and still get all the certificates, start your career, and you are going along with your children, with your husband. Do you understand? So nobody wants to have, it's like men too. You 42, 45, you want to start having, because of being picky. It should get to age. I mean, 45 years old, you don't want to start having kids. I start training kids. My language will say, so you don't want to be lifting car seats with waist pain, at 45 and 46. So
even why it is even easier for men to do it is if a man makes money, he can actually do that, because the women, let me even say this, all those young women, why are they marrying older men with money? They are marrying older men because every woman wants a guaranteed future. Some of them that are saying, oh, you have not had adventure, you have not got adventure. What is adventure? You want to fuck, you want to have sex. There's nothing again. It's just because you want to have sex, nothing more, nothing less. And this sex that they want to have, by the time they have it with one or two persons, those people will start rejecting them. That is the truth. There is nothing to hide. They have not known, they want to do, nothing. A woman is only looking for a man that will guarantee her future. It will not end now. Will not know that the train has passed. Do you understand? The foolish one, they will not know that the train has already passed. A wise woman knows the right time to actually get married, which is in their 20s, early 20s. That's the right thing. The moment you clock 34, any man meeting you is seeing you like an old woman. He's not seeing you like a young girl. Because you already have much experience. When a woman becomes so wise, oh, I have known what I want, you cannot actually stay with a man easily. This is nothing but because there's no way you people will dilute me. I cannot be diluted. I cannot be diluted. So that you people should put it one side. I cannot be diluted. The moment a woman is in her early 20s, 22, 23, 24, 25, that is your prime. That is when you are so attracted to men. If you pass this age, you start depreciating. Your beauty will start declining. You will now be forced to be putting makeup. If you are doubting me, go and check the girls between the age of 20 to 25. Whether they put makeup or not, they're always glowing. But when they go to 27, 28, you see them start putting heavy makeup. If you don't put heavy makeup, you will not go fine. You will not fine. You will not be beautiful. Just know this one. You will not be fine. That is why when some of them, after facing a lot of trauma, and another thing again is that there is this tendency that between the age of 25 and the age of 30, you must have met one heartbreak. Either you break somebody or somebody break you. You will be walking knowing fully well that you destroy somebody or somebody has destroyed you. But a younger girl has no much trauma. If you marry a younger girl, the younger girl will be more loyal because she has no much trauma. She has no much experience. She's not too wise. She will now grow. Before you know it, she has finished having her kids very free. Then she start facing her family. You know why I don't like when Banky them are talking? They don't like to talk and cite examples, like 10 examples. They will come and cite one example. They will cite example that is non-existent or negligible. When you talk, what you should do is, she said that most of their states are divorcing. Imagine what she said, that why most of their states are divorcing. Most of their states, who did they marry? Who did they marry? The one she's talking about. Most of their states are actually in their marriage. It is the ones that came to America or the ones that heard about America. These are the ones divorcing. Because check their own state who are in Nigeria. How many of them are divorcing? Because these are millennia. We are all millennia. I'm a millennia. So how many millennia, you understand, in Nigeria, in India? It is only those ones who found themselves in America, in UK, in Canada. They want to live fake life. That is why fake life is that one they call the ideal life. Ideal life is mainly fake because it's not even obtainable. Even in the lab, when we do experiment, you discover that you can't get the exacts of anything. Even when you say pH is neutral, the neutral can be small 6.9. It's not even exactly 7 points. Most often. So the real life, that's the reality. The reality is not the same. It's because you come abroad, you divorce. You say you were naive. Go and check. Oyibo people are also, There's one girl that used to come here, Jadine. You people should Google the name Jadine. Jadine is 22 years old. He's an Oyibo. She married a man from Nigeria. I wish she could come to this platform now. 22 years old, a white lady. She lives in Canada here. When she comes here, she displays African clothes, food, because she wants to behave even like an African. Not these old mama people that are coming here to disturb us. What are you people talking about? This one is Oyibo. Is not a Nigerian woman. Oyibo. She married a Nigerian man. The girl is 22 years old. Jadine. That's her name. She used to come here late last year, early this year. But sometimes maybe she's heavy now. Maybe I don't know if she's pregnant now because she has not been coming for some times. But you used to come here.
Okay, man, vex. Let me just do my submission so that I can go to bed.
If sleep they catch you, why not go and sleep?
No,
Is it not the same thing you said the other day? You stay till we still close. Anytime you come, you want to do it in a hot.
Stay till close, no.
Anytime you come, we don't do that. But just go ahead and talk. But stop saying you want to go. You want to go. I know you don't want to go. You will still want to follow this thing. So don't use that one to.
All right.
Go ahead.
Good morning or good evening from here, everybody, or morning. It's already 12 anyway. So basically, this is the angle that I'm going to come in on this topic, and this things have changed drastically, and about 70 to 75% of it are not in favor of female. I'm going to talk about America here, where I'm living, that I have seen. You see, Ogaima, the analogy you are giving, or the example that you are citing about the age-wise, it works better back from where we come from. Let me say Nigeria. But you see this Obodo Ibo, if any girl at 20 or 20, between 20 and 25, get pregnant in this country that I am living, now mistake. It is not as if they had a union or their parents put out now mistake. Because you see this part of the world, now career first. And I can tell everybody for free, go and do your research. You find out that there is a lot of young lady from 25 that turn 30, turn 35, and they don't even have a definite relationship. All you see is talking stage. All you see is let us hang out and go and let's hang out and have dinner together or have lunch together. That is what's common around here. There's a whole lot of. Do you know how many mothers behind closed doors are crying, seeing their daughters turn from teenager to adults, and they can, not that they cannot find a man, but no man wanted them because certain things are missing in their life. Some of them, they don't know how to make home, and you can tell their parent does everything for them, and that destroys them. Plus, career is good. Career is very good, but you are a female. Once you know that you are a woman, once you are 25, find your square root. By the time you are 27, na rat race. By the time you are 30, na dog you go adopt to. It is very, very common here. Dog and cats. A lot of, I'm sorry to use this word, but it looks like a lot of wasted life, wasted generation. I will stop here so that other two can talk. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. But you see, while I will agree with you, but I want you to know that most of these people, being the white people, they are not actually pro-marriage, and they are not pro-children, like pro-child. You understand? They are not pro-life. In fact, let me use the word, most of them right now are not pro-life. And in the future, I am thinking that most of them will regret it. So we are not supposed to, we the blacks, we're not supposed to imitate such thing. Because people who are not pro-life, people who are not pro-children, there is no way they want to give birth in their 20s. And that is why and that is why that is why I am warning our own people. Know you that between the age of 20 to 30, a woman should have been able to start concluding giving. Like you should be finishing giving birth. You shouldn't still be thinking about, I want to start giving birth. So when you wait, why they wait is that some of them already said, I don't want to have a child. Some of them will be like, I want to be sure I am the one that will take care of my child. So when that time comes that they want to have the child at the 30, they're already weak. They will have one or none. But our people, you know already that you are not white. You want to have more children. So why would you wait until you get to your 30? That is very wrong. Okay, let another person talk.
Okay, ma'am. Good evening.
Yeah, welcome.
Long time. I don't know if you remember me.
Sorry. Maybe it's been a long time.
There's one guy called Jeff Canada. I don't know if you know the guy.
Yeah. That guy, I don't know where that guy has started TikTok from his platform. Yes.
Yeah. That you have banters with this lady, or all these things with the test, It's been long, Sha. I just saw your life now.
Oh, yeah. That means this guy is the person that know when I started TikTok. That was sometime last year like this, almost this period.
Yeah. I greet everyone. Good evening from here, and I'm chatting or I'm speaking from Sydney, Parramatta to be precise.
Are you the one that married somebody from Ebonyi State?
I'm from Ebonyi State.
Yeah, you are the one that you said you gave a girl 9 million naira or something. Yeah. Yeah, you said 9 million, I'll be 1.5, 1.5. I can't remember.
6 million.
Something 6 million, right?
Exactly.
You never married up till now?
I never married.
Oh my God. Your story long ago. Are you serious?
Lifestyle, time will go before you know.
This guy wait and gave a babe 6 million in Nigeria.
That one is not even enough. Do you know that since that time, last
Say na wisdom, brother. Easy, say na wisdom, brother.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Because of the pressure I'm getting from everywhere, it's not all about the money aspect. We actually focus on getting an ideal woman, whoever that would understand our mission and visions. So actually, my mom calling, everyone calling, all my friends are gotten married. When I was in university, we have a group like I'm SCG official, then we are 10 with SCG official, 2016, there about 15. So those are our meeting guys. They are saying, guy, what is holding you? We know that you are doing fine. What is holding you? I say the problem is getting someone. I could have married someone when I was in school, but then there is no money. So I decided to return to Nigeria, I think January this year. So I came back. Before then, I was talking with someone else. I think this lady is from, why I want to say this story, and is because you made mention of when you see a lady and she is 24 or 25, she will tell you she wants to do this one, she wants to do that one. And when she's not ready, her character will show. I don't know if you're getting my point. And when she's ready, When I came in, we talk, but I observed something on her phone. She's from, I don't want to mention where she's from. Is it okay to mention where she's from?
If you like, no problem, ma'am. You
Is she
can.
from Enugu? Enugu is Iago to be precise. She said she needed this, she needed, I got her for 15 Pro Max, but I didn't make her to know that she's the one having the phone. She's complaining that she doesn't have phone on these things. I said, okay, no problem. That is not a big thing. I came back and I wouldn't want to go in detail. What happened was this particular lady was having an affair with a reverend father.
Mm.
Do you know that this particular lady, when she came to visit me, and when she's going back, she will branch on that part in that parish. So after my investigation, and she told me that she had an affair with that first reverend father and aborted baby with that reverend father, and that the same reverend father now transfer her to another reverend father in Port Harcourt, the other one in Albao. If not because of, I say, you see those reverend father, I have the pictures and videos. I was supposed because I have the videos in her phone.
But I've been saying it here, Nana. Did I not? Have I not been saying this thing here? I'm saying.
So this reverend father.
When they're gonna say we are praying, I'm praying. Banky will say, I pray in the night, I pray in the mountain. I beg talk, my brother.
This particular lady now having this affair with Reverend Father, and after the Reverend Father got her pregnant, removed the baby, and this lady know how to cook very well. Another Reverend Father demanded a cook, and this Reverend Father transferred to another Reverend Father, and that Reverend Father continued doing the same thing the other one is doing. And the same committed the same thing again. I said, leave these people. You know that these people are not doing anything good to you. You know they are Reverend Father and they are not going to marry you. She said they are giving her money for her school because Reverend Father is paying her 50,000 because she's cook. Okay, what is 50,000? She said, okay, she will leave or do the Reverend Father. But as time goes on, I said, this is a pure red flag. I can't continue with this. And this because of this lady, I came back home. So I was like, what this lady really wants? So now, after everything, I said, okay, no problem. I can't continue. She demanded phone, she demanded bags. I said, I can't give you all those things. I only got her what I came back from, which she collected. And I said, okay. After now, there's a group of 95% of Nigerian ladies are like this. But most of them, they will be telling you they are ready for marriage. But when they see whoever that wants to keep them and make them a wife, they will think that no, they still have a long way to go, or they have another guy who is more richer than the other person. So it's a very good program that I'm seeing here now, advising them that all these things have repercussions and consequences. So for you to actually have a good relationship, you really know what you really know exactly what you want. You go for it. But the problem we have is that as a guy, if you go for what you want, that thing you want, does he want you? When you are ready, somebody you are meeting, is he ready? If the person is not ready, you keep on wasting your time and money. They will be showing you fake love, telling you that I want to do this, I want to do. Nah, lie. They don't want to do anything. Imagine this lady, I told her, what is your plan? I want to travel abroad. What is the plan of traveling abroad? I don't know. God will provide. You don't have money? Because of your parents don't have money, Reverend Father promised to train you. That's why they took advantage of you. All these things. So do you think Reverend Father will send you abroad without taking advantage? So people I say again comment where I see now that parish is in Aba and the person mentioned the place now. So what I'm saying is this: we should do better. We should do better. We should do better. Why most of good people hardly maybe you see the person is 30, 35 as a guy and you are doing well, maybe you haven't gotten married, not because of you don't have money, but you are meeting the wrong people. The right ones. Okay, you made mention of 6 million naira guy again in Abuja. So all these things, keeping meeting the wrong people, you ask yourself, am I the problem?
You are actually the problem.
That is the problem. My brother.
You are actually the problem. I hope you know.
Okay, if I'm the problem, I took the form now to become a reverend father, but I will now. I don't want to marry again. I think that one is okay.
No, actually,
I'm the problem.
No, you are the problem because
when I had a good relationship in my final year, I don't have money. I could have married that girl because that was a pure love. There is no money, and this girl stood by me and saying, even if there is no money, go and see my people and tell them I want to marry. I will follow you to your house. Do you see it now? So me traveling all the way from this country now to Nigeria because no.
But did you see the prompt? The prompt said, "Is it the best to marry where you are or marry another place?" One of the first problem you are making, the first mistake you are making is going to marry where you are not. When you bring them to Australia, they will still Piawana Azu. You will be treated like a Mugu again after you bring the person come Australia. That's the first.
Okay, man, please, I want to drop so you can use my box. But before I go, I want to tell you something, please. Okay, man, please, if you have this guy's number, you need to have a dialogue with him privately, please. If he wants you to, he needs somebody to really, really talk to him.
Ingo pay me now, not pay. Ingo pay me. Ingo pay me. Though I get private session in the morning already. Somebody has already booked for morning. But if listen, you will pay. You understand? So, Sydney, you are actually the problem. That's the truth. I won't lie to you. But if you want to marry, we can as well help you. But first advice, remove your mind from marrying somebody that is not even where you are. Why would you be spending your money on them? That is why it will be difficult for them to marry you. You are spending so much money. You don't even know who love you, who don't love you, who has even they know you don't even know that if they have chemistry with you or not. You don't even know if you have. You just see a girl, boom, father cook. You are going to marry father cook. You know what it means when they say they are father cook? I know one in Port Harcourt that year at Saint Philip Parish. I think they renamed it to the Lady of Loads, Our Lady of Loads in Creek Road, Port Harcourt. I know one like that. Father cook. I beg, I don't want to talk plenty talk. Make we hear from another person. But stand by. They will advise you.
Please, I think I'm going to work and I don't think I will stand by you. Maybe I will watch it later.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
All right.
Let me just say something before you leave, my friend. Just quickly. Just to reiterate what Ogema said, maybe you should have a section with him or if you want. But whatever you do, my brother, whatever you do, just forget about girls in Nigeria for now. Okay? Concentrate your effort. If you can find a woman where you are, 9 out of 10 times, when you are looking for a woman from abroad, you are going to make a mistake 9 out of 10 times. And I'm not even exaggerating. You are going to be sold. If you are Igbo, that is what you are going to get 9 out of 10 times when you are trying to get married from abroad. You are going to get a woman
most times. You are going to overprice because you don't live there. You overprice. Maybe a girl maybe say they suppose they give 10,000. Girls maybe say local boys they give 10,000 now. You go they buy iPhone for her. They send her hundreds of thousands and millions of naira. That is the story you are telling here. So much so that you are even entertaining a girl that you know that the priest is looking for a priest and the priest is slashing her. You are still even entertaining the thoughts of dealing with her. My guy, you need to wake up. If you're kind of person, if you marry, 2 years, they can't as well they go piawa you. Don't be dealing with Nigerian girls. So 9 out of 10 times, you are going to get it wrong because the bone of contention is that you do not live there. That it's difficult to do a business from a distance. It's difficult. You don't know what's going on. You don't know the girl's whereabouts. All you know is what she tells you. And in this day and age, can you really trust what anyone is telling you? That's the question you ask yourself. You have to see with your own eyes. Monitor. Know how this person behaves. Date the person. They come to your house, spend the weekend. You have to do this over a period of time for you to be able to understand.
But wait. Sydney, did you knock? Or you don't knock at all?
You go knock now.
No, I'm not sure.
Why not go knock?
Abuja own nko. You knock for Abuja.
No, that one no knock.
6 million, just go like that.
Chop 6 million, you don't knock. My God, brother, just say.
You have protection, may you not go carry glory, and Nigerian glory are different from international glory.
6 million naira, 6 million naira, and you didn't arrest her with police, and you don't lash. 6 million naira.
Anyway, Sydney is a nice man. The women like nice men.
My brother, if I don't lash you and you chop my 6 million naira, you must leave for the DSS. So you cannot. You must spend night in the DSS in Nigeria.
No, the 6 million is true. Now, and the last year, that was where we got to know now. Because of this matter. That's why immediately when he described it, say 6 million, I mean 9 million, 6 million. I don't say something million last year.
You are too soft. Leave Nigerian girls alone. You are too soft. Find a girl where you are. You and Nigerian girls are not even on the same level in terms of reasoning. These girls are wild. You don't even know. It's until you get to Nigeria. Even us, with the UK here, I'm telling you from a guy that travels to Nigeria. There are sometimes I travel to Nigeria 3 times a year. And still, I don't even know these girls. Right? I'm telling you. Now, guys, get their time, but they tell you how they solve for Nigerian women, you and them not be made in any way.
Download coded runs. You download coded runs, you go see all of them for there. All of them coded runs.
You and these girls are not mates in any way. You will be thinking you are talking to a beautiful girl and you are buying her iPhone. Now, when you reach Nigeria, you go, don't say that girl where you spend hundreds of thousands, millions of naira on. Now, 20,000 my boys, they use Naka for back home. Your eye go clear. Your eye go kill like beans. You understand? So don't be operating. Don't be operating from. Don't try all these things you people are doing. Now, boys, where they are abroad, now all of them are being moved now for girls for Nigeria. Now, all of you, now, in the day, is job. These are girls that are. Some of the girls you are talking to from Obodo Igbo self. The boys in Nigeria self, no, they even give them taxi fare. Now, if they find those boys come like Keke, they go empty. They know they even prepay for their taxi again. But you go, they buy iPhone for her. Don't play those games with these girls. So you better know what you are doing. Nigeria is a wild place. So that jungle, now they won't get woman from. If you do not know what you are doing, forget about all these girls. They are way, way, way smarter than you know. Way, way, way smarter than you know. Don't play 6 million naira. You know, lock up. Abi, you know, come Nigeria. 6 million naira. If a girl spends my 6 million naira, you will spend. You go sleep for sale. No, see,
It was a business deal. Actually, to open a bank we ordered the goods from China. So it was a business, not people. To encourage.
It doesn't matter. The bottom line is that these girls are using you as a way. And the problem with women that stay abroad is loneliness. Once you have a girl that talks to you on the phone every time, before you know, the way to someone's heart is through their ear. You go begin chat with girl where you say, you go begin chat with girl where you say, man, they pay 10,000 naira, 20,000 naira, you are spending millions of naira. A girl that is totally not even worth your shoe. You understand? And you are wasting your time talking to a girl where you say other boys they use pepper soup and malt chop. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. If you are not there to monitor and date this girl and know her properly, don't be wasting your resources and time on her. Because 9 out of 10 times you are going to lose, and I'm telling you, from a guy that knows these things very.
You know, not saying go in the still date another one presently now. When goes in the don't start another one.
You didn't go there for now. I know. I'm telling you because I know how boys abroad now. They always get person where they talk to for phone euphoria. But these girls now, girls we don't tire for Nigeria. Now you there they talk to they waste your resources on. Girls we don't tire. Boys for house though they even reason them again, safe. And I'm talking about boys that are broke. Though they even reason them, it can't be you where they do where they waste your time on girls like that. My guy, don't do that. Find a girl where I don't know the difficulty. You know, you guys are probably looking for a woman for where you are. Find a girl where the guy I got married to is a 3rd generation Nigerian, born and raised here. You go find black girl if now waiting you they look for. You understand? You go find. Why are you wasting your time with girls that are hungry, that are looking for you as an escape route? You know, don't do that, my friend. Once beaten, twice shy. Your own is not even once beaten. They don't beat you several times, but it seems like you've not learned just yet. Don't be wasting your resources. Leave these girls alone to their kind over there. Leave them to the kind of men they deal with over there. You are too refined to be dealing with these girls now. You live abroad now. That kind of street smartness, you don't get them again. You don't have it anymore. Just leave them. Anyways.
Can I speak, please?
Okay, now go ahead.
It's my turn. It's my turn. Mr. Colon, use my time, okay? You are speaking well.
Which one is your time? May they use your time. I give you the grace. That's one talk. They say it's your time. May another person use your time. To talk. I'll wait for you.
Don't even tell me in your useless life that I'm the grace. Who are you?
No problem.
Don't even tell me that I'm the grace.
Okay, off your mic, Jare. Let me speak, Jare. I just want the grace. I'll give my mute this guy now. Mute this guy.
Honey.
Baba, me I dey talk.
No.
Make another person use in time. Which kind of time be that one?
No.
Why you don't talk? If you want to use your own time, you use your own time. I will meet for your own time. I will meet for your own time. You speak, not you say somebody else should be speaking.
But point of correction, don't ever in your useless
Okay, I'm useless. Are you the useful? You are useful. You are the useful one.
I know. Honey brother, no. Ikwesi is Sesiwonya Oku in the first place. And another thing again, Onya Anan Buka, one of our moderator here. So Ikwesi go is Sesiwo Oku and don't exactly come agree. You understand? It's not necessary. It's not necessary. You guys are also brothers. It's not necessary at all. There's no need for that. There's no need. Absolutely no need for quarrel this time. There's no need for that. You understand?
Okay, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But if I say one is your own time, it's disrespect when we say, this guy don't nearly finish. Then I want to speak. He say
but it was a joke.
I want mute for him to speak because he said in time because the man another person continue.
No, it was I know it was a joke, so it's not something you are supposed to take serious. It was.
No, I find it quite disrespectful, but I can't disrespect him like that. I was trying to mute for him to speak because he said it was his time. And I'm passing it to somebody else. As if I don't have this to do.
It's okay.
Honey Badger, were you not the same man, women on platform, they go that you should remove your cap because you are ugly, and you are telling me I agree. Don't even get that.
Oh, God, come on, my cap for you. I mean, this is this okay, man. Okay, man. Let me tell you.
Oh, it's okay now.
Wait till they worry all this one. Let me tell you. I be your papa fine boy like me. Till they worry this one. So till they worry this one. Let me be this. See me here. Your papa fine boy like this.
Of course.
I they go matchmaking where they say they go say come on your cap all this kind one. They come on cap for woman. Guys, all of us, the brothers. We did our bros. We did our big brother platform. We respect ourselves.
They gave you level. You can't see much women in abroad.
Oga, now you know the same level. May you know that one. You better off your mind.
Okay, drop a lion.
Just know that one. Now you know.
All right, hold on. We have 6 people in the box here. Drop 6 lions. Let's go. 1 to go. And drop myself, which is 7. In fact, drop.
He's a great champion, but
let's look at him. He will run away right now. Don't even start my matter, please. Don't start my matter.
You guys are now.
You guys are men. It's okay. Let's continue. Honey Badger, make your submission. Wisdom Apuzea. Oh. Make una grow the lion, make it big well.
okay, but can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
This guy, I don't know some Nigerian with local mentality.
No. Don't talk about him again.
Yeah, okay.
Go
That's
straight.
what I was saying. Okay. Guy, don't mess up my this thing now. Okay, the Mr. Sydney, Australia, yeah? That guy in a problem for himself. For me, let him avoid all Nigerian girls in general. Both when we go Australia, make him no near Nigerian girls again for his life. You understand? Number 1, all Nigerian girls are the same. They are not loyal. You hear me? All Nigerian girls, they are not loyal, both home and abroad. You understand?
Why do you say that? Do you have experience?
Yes, I have a lot of experience now. Not like for them to Piawara Mazu or Bua Mazu, and I know the day here they take care for Nigeria. Because I've heard a lot of stories. But for here, where I did, Igbo girls will stay here, or Nigerian girls. Let me say Igbo girls, because I never go out with the other tribe like that, right? If they come here, maybe with student visa self, if one go on a date with them, they will look you. Oh, yeah, go to see over that. Or doctor or lawyer. Their mind go the wrong. What they go to think now? What they go benefit from you? I don't know whether they get my point, right? So it's difficult for them to even date you. If they come America, baby, by student of why even they date Oyibo? Our girls, they are hypergamy nature. That's how it is here. Even I know it should be like that in Australia. So for you to know what you're doing, find an African girl that is not even Nigerian girl. East Africa to be specific. I know say Ghana, not even near Ghana or Cameroon. Go East Africa like Tanzania, Congo, all those people. I know will lie for you. East Africa is or Gambia, but and I not say Sudan, no. But if you see Nigeria, anything West Africa, including Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, run from those people. They are the same thing. It's difficult now because bro, I get one of my Igbo guy with me and I see him this evening too. If you hear what the Igbo woman do with India 3 sons for here, if you hear what the Igbo woman do the same Anambra. So things they happen. Me now, no people can say make a day abroad here, my day US here now. They find girl for Nigeria. You know they possible. Because all the whole girls for Nigeria, most of them they coded drones. All of them, that your main girlfriend woman, they coded drones. You understand? And all of them, if they know they coded drones, If you dey abroad say they send them money, they go use your money go dey cook soup for another boy. You understand me? Now the major thing be that. So the Mr. Sidney wey dey talk said the way when they talk, the girl they knack Reverend Father. Himself, they follow the girl, they talk twice, they confuse the girl, man, you know. It's the problem of your own self. And that kind of person will suffer for Nigerian women. And that's why they tell and say, make you wash your hand, come on for anything concerning Nigerian women, both home and abroad. That the only advice I will give them be that. So I rest my case for now because our women, they be Jezebel. When you say Jezebel, Igbo women even worse past other tribes for this matter self. Igbo girls worst. I know go lie for you. I've seen a lot.
Honey Badge, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So you said the men, they should avoid Nigerian girls totally. Now my question to you is,
Igbo girls to be specific.
okay, but I mean, we started with
Nigerian girl in general, Igbo to be specific.
Okay, Nigerian girls in general, so able to be specific. So my question to you is that if you have a younger sister who is ripe for marriage and you have a friend or you have a referral, someone that says, okay, I want to get married, would you still tell that your friend that avoid this my younger sister, she's a Jezebel? Would you say that?
My friend not to marry my sister. That's brother cool.
Okay, you have someone that wants to, you see a man that you know he's a potential husband, and you know that your younger sister or your sister is ripe for marriage with her good character. Would you say the same thing?
Oh, I know go introduce anybody to my sister. Make she marry her broke boyfriend for Nigeria.
Okay, so would you say the same thing, that she's a Jezebel too?
Of course, all women are Jezebel. All women are Jezebel. Now you go find one way like.
So let me tell you, what I would say to you is that the way you are classifying all women, like it is not all women. That's what I would advise. Hold on, I would advise you. See, the thing is, you will say few women or some women. That is how they have men too that has Luciferian spirit too. Do you understand? So the way it is in men, that's how it is in men. The idea is just to marry, the right person. Do you understand? So I understand where you're going to. I understand what you're saying, but instead of saying all women, rather you say a lot of some women. Some.
How do we isolate the good ones from the bad one? How do we isolate it? How do we? Are we going to do any form of quarantine to quarantine the good one from the bad one? How are we going to do it? He has been constantly raising this alarm.
Yeah.
I don't know if our girls think it's joke. That this guy is joking. He's not joking, no.
It's not, and majority of men tend to use that word.
I stand on my mandate. On my mandate, I will convince any. In fact, I will spoil marriages now. I will not put them upon myself not to be destroyed relationship with marriage.
Do you want to be destroyed marriages? I want to understand how
the guy he's saying what is true to.
I'm not taking his truth away from him, but there are still good women. There are still good girls.
Like 99.9 because
good girls on a club. Okay, ma, I went to church 2 weeks ago. So that I go if I know come on son, I will I say I go now there I see Nigerian people small. May I just go and see outside. Then I can't go that church. After the church, in the night, we can't go club. So when I reach club now, I can't see one pino for club. Oh. As I go tap I say, I see you for church. I said, you two, they go church. Now I see come here. So if I say, I'm not a go club now, I come meet them for church. I go say, I see one good girl for church. You understand what I mean? So it's difficult, to see the good one for church. They themselves na club girl. They go church in the morning, still go club in the evening. You understand?
But going to club is it bad? Is it bad?
It's bad thing, my brother. For America here, it's a bad thing. I know people might go they go club. Even for Nigeria.
I don't know. But me, I used to go. Me, I go to club. That's what I'm saying. Is it that a girl will sound me, but I'm red flag because I go to club?
No, men different. If you use men life compare women life now. You understand? Who would they go club? Our wife feed it for house. We go club, come house. But woman no feed You know, if you marry club girl now or that kind of thing.
Well, Honey Badger, let me ask you this. What if you have been meeting the wrong girls? Because you guys will still see the ones that are very loyal, the ones that are well ripened for marriage, their character. What if you have just been tangling up, or what if you've been caught up with the wrong ones? If you have met, hold on now, if you have met 20% of the wrong ones, there's every tendency that you will still round it up to say all the girls. I mean, there are men of your age that still get married. There's a wedding going on Saturday here in Dallas, here in Houston. So what if you've been meeting the wrong person? What if?
Good question. I've met a good girl. I still dump her. You understand?
Why?
I will vet you now, and any small red flag, I don't dump you. That's how I am. I know they waste time for that one. Like, I'm AI inventing women. I don't study women. In fact, I suppose get degree for womanology. You understand? I don't do
this one carry Pikino. Wisdom.
Lion and the biggest one, Honey Badger. Your turn.
Okay, I'm not even do competition. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy in America.
That's why women treat you the way they treat you. Case closed.
Okay, like I was talking, girls is not as a guy that I want to marry. You will not try to find a girl or be in emotions where you're looking for a woman, or say because they are putting pressure on you. Your mother is putting pressure on you. You go and carry Jezebel and put on top yourself. Mr. Sydney, arrest my case, man. Over top. Don't let anybody pressure you.
But Honey Badger, do you believe that you two can have red flag? Do you believe?
Don't have red flag. I'm a perfect man.
There is no perfect man. How do you know you don't have red flag? Let me ask.
Because I know myself. I'm a perfect man.
There is no perfect man. Okay, I'll just leave it here. But there is no perfect man. We all are working. We are working towards perfection. The thing is, just hope and pray that you do not marry somebody you cannot tolerate. We are all tolerating each other in marriage. The thing is not to get married to somebody that is beyond your tolerance or go way above your tolerance. That's just the thing. When you see couples, drifting or parting with, it just means that probably these two people, the characters in it is just over their board, they cannot tolerate each other anymore. So there is no perfect man. The way there is no perfect women, in as much as Ogaima tries to balance this thing and points out all the characters of women. That is how he too, at times, he points out all the character of the men. So it's just the ability for two people to balance. It is two people that come together to breed conflict. One person cannot breed conflict. Two people come together to breed conflict. So don't feel they're a perfect man. If a perfect woman still come and sees you and you guys start dating, she'll still point out some things that stands as that red hat that you have on. She will still find it out. So it is
what it is. Advice for Mr. Sydney?
Oh, Mr. Sydney, the one that has the girl cooking for the priest?
Yes.
Mr. Sydney already saw the red flags. Because again, he already saw the red flag. I don't know if he was operating on the level of self-pity. And the worst mistake anybody, man or woman, would want for him or herself is to get married out of self-pity. Let me tell you this. For a man feels that he has won when he has a perfect marriage, when he has a good marriage. Because marriage is one of the things that drain men. If it's not working, the man is drifting bit by bit. So the same thing with the woman. If it's not working, you can see the woman emotionally down, emotionally not functioning properly. For him, I feel, in my own opinion, he saw the red flags. He saw it. In fact, he saw it, the red banner. Immediately he noticed it, he would have withdrawn himself. But I think Colon was telling him that he just kept on. Probably loneliness made him, get stuck up with conversation we had, because he saw the red flag, but he kept on pushing and feeling that he was going to change things. And that is when you see that people who ignore this red flag, you bring these women over, they see life on the other end. They see that, I can be this, I can do. They feel that, okay, I'm in America. They are so exposed in one way or the other, and you see that it doesn't work. At the end of the day, they get separated. And inexposure has a lot of role too to play inexposure. When a woman or a man is inexposed, there's every tendency that they fall for anything or fall for things that they see that flashes their way. So it's just hovers around which we can control if we tell our mind that I'm a very intentional man, I'm an intentional woman, I want to be with this man regardless, I want to be with this woman regardless, and we start breeding babies, we know that, okay, we are in for this, we are locked in for this, whichever way is going through, we are sitting down, we are talking about it, the woman recognizes that this is the man, this is his rules, this is what I should do, this is the leadership. I say it again, men are big. Men, a man is not, or when they say a man is a provider, I see it beyond finances. If a man is a provider, it should be beyond finances. There should be a presence of that man, not just a man, but a father and a figurehead. Even to the children, it portrays a lot. So that is what I feel, my opinion. He saw the red flag. He ignored the red flag. I was pushing. I was trying to change someone that wasn't playing the same game with him. They were not like-minded. She was somewhere else and he was somewhere else. So, but good for him that he withdrew, which, I mean, he should listen to the advice of the man. That's just what I want to say.
You're smart. You're in Dallas. Are you Nigerian?
I'm a
Naibo girl, Naibo girl. And she has been.
She have common sense. Okay, I'm looking for a wife. It's like she have common sense.
No, she's married. She's married. But let me say something. You know.
Follow me. Let's go to DM.
No, now somebody's wife.
No, it's not marriage. They don't take all the good ones.
Listen, Onibaja, you see, what we are saying is this. You see, people like IJ is one of our stakeholders in this platform.
Yeah.
And she is one of those ones. When I want a woman that will speak what I want to hear, I go bring her up. You understand? If I want to bring the one that want to speak what I don't want to hear, I will bring Banky. You understand? I know, or Brown Vibe. You understand? But you see, IJ, though the first time I had problem with IJ, the first time, but she quickly understood what is on ground, and I'm so happy about it. Do you understand? The first time she wasn't actually exactly like this, but she had message fully, and she's part of the Crusader now, so she's campaigning seriously. And one of the things I wanted to tell her is for them to find a kind of community, even if it is not this my platform, but they can still bring more other women to listen and know what the men are asking for. Do you understand? We have so many good girls from Nigeria. I won't lie. I will not lie. We have. But it's not that some of them, the good ones, they don't even come to social media.
Yeah.
Some of the good ones, they don't come to social media. You understand? They are busy. The ones you see running around all the social media, they're already damaged. Do you understand? That is the problem, because you know that our social media, like this, our platform now, we are not more than 3. Do you understand? That are talking about the same kind of thing. So where you find them, our girls, are in those platforms where they are telling them, men are bad. If I cheat, you cheat. If he cheats, cheat. That's where they are going. They are going to all those platforms where they are telling them that you don't settle for bare minimum. No. Do you understand? So we are encouraging them for other people to open platforms like this, or people who are free can join here, because we don't stream all the time. We stream only in the night like this. So our time zone is also affecting some people. So for Nigerians to even join this platform, it means that Nigerian person is not sleeping. You understand? For somebody in UK to join this platform, it means that person is not sleeping. That person is awake when he's supposed to be sleeping. And in some other zones. So we need to encourage them to be coming to platforms like this, where they will learn what the men are looking for. Because whether we like it or yes, social media has a big influence on both men and women all over the world right now, especially Nigerian people. You understand? I know so many people, they don't sleep. They join us. Once we start, it's already 12 a.m. in Nigeria, 1 a.m. They always awake to listen to. Yeah, somebody like Obehi. Obehi is supposed to be sleeping, but she will always join us, even at that time, to the detriment of her sleep. So, IJ, you guys should start forming more community so that we change some orientation of our girls and also our men. You know, for me, my concentration is telling our men to do legit business, legit work, and become responsible. Because a man that is doing a legitimate work is usually a responsible man. This is another truth. Any man that his job is legitimate, 90% of them will be very, very responsible. And when a man is responsible, that means the man will take care of a woman. There will be less crisis. But unfortunately, some of these our girls we are talking about, both in Nigeria, they are always falling for the guys, the bad guys, the ones that are doing yahoo, the ones that are doing love scam. And when a good man sees them, they will think that the good man is the same thing with the other man. They will be billing you. If you buy iPhone for them, they say, this is bare minimum now. Somebody has already paid for 1 year at Lekki for me. You know, those kind of things. So they most of them are already occupied their mind with greed and will I say covetousness, because they are insatiable, but we still have good ones. Because if we continue to badmouth our girls, put them down, demarcate them, now who will come and marry our girls now? I mean, we go come marry them.
Okay, ma, they are the one marketing themselves. Are they not the one everywhere saying boys are broke boys? Broke boys.
Yeah, that is why we are saying that we need to. Go ahead.
Sorry, because we are 6 guys here, and I assume that most of the guys here live abroad, right?
Yes.
So I want to ask a question to the men on here, because I know at some point you would have been speaking to a girl who is in Nigeria. I want to ask them a question to make something very, very clear so that you understand the state of the nation, right? Of the guys who are here on this box, anytime you are talking to a Nigerian girl, if there's ever been a time you spoke to a Nigerian girl who is in Nigeria, have you ever spoken to a girl constantly for 3 weeks? I mean, 1, 2, 3 weeks. I didn't say 1 month, 3 weeks. Without her bringing any financial obligations to your table.
Unless the girl, but that is the girl that is 35.
I just want to ask.
Yeah, it's possible, but would you call a somebody that is 40 years a girl? That's the issue.
Whether I'm even saying women in general.
No,
we from the guys. Has it happened before?
Wait. Aman, do you want to say something, or should I use your box?
I wanted to say something actually.
Okay.
Hang on, honey badger. I want to hear.
Okay.
I want to hear from a guy here who has spoken to a girl in Nigeria constantly for 3 weeks, starting talking to a girl, and you spoke to her for 3 weeks, and she never wanted to collect any money from you within the first 3 weeks. Has it happened to anybody before? I want to know.
I mean, the answer is no.
Yes.
It's not possible. It's not possible.
Yes.
Okay,
except the person is AI.
No.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
If we okay, do you know why I asked this? Do you know why guys, do you know why I asked this question? I wanted to make a point very clear. If 6 of us are here and not one has experienced talking to a girl for 3 weeks without the girl wanting to get money out of you, what does that show you?
Well, I was about to answer your question, and it happened to me in Nigeria. I thought to have. Wait, I'm coming. I thought to have over 3 months. But the reason why she didn't ask was because when she finally accepted, the 3 months waiting period when she was discussing with her sister, they were making background check about me or whatever, but it took that long. It was because I was the first person that she gave herself to.
Okay, and, so she's a young girl now.
As at that time in Nigeria, I was 21, she was 18. So she gave me her virginity.
You never know what's up.
That's different. That's not what I'm talking about, brother. I said if you are abroad, you are living abroad. Okay. You're talking to a girl in Nigeria. Has anyone ever experienced that you spoke to a girl for 3 weeks? I think the answer is no.
Yes, your question should have never asked me.
Don't let me for this platform now.
Let me rephrase that your question. Can you hear me? Your question should have you met a girl in the evening? And maybe in the morning I should not be in the evening. That's the question.
I don't want to laugh.
We're talking about get a number in the morning, maybe 6 o'clock a.m. Wait till evening. Ask her, how was your day? To know whether she will tell you I'm fine. When she say you I'm not fine, knowing that you have not eaten.
Let me say this. Let me say something.
Can I say something? I was talking to this girl in Nigeria. By mistake, see me, I had a person at jazz. So that was like 5 months ago. She did not come for my inbox, so she was on my comment section. Then before you know, she's outside girl in Abuja. Small girl, 23. So we started talking. So one day they were trying to go to Bauchi with train. She said, she and her sister, my brother, I said they should not take train, it's dangerous. Before then I said I booked ticket to 300 and something thousand to Bauchi. I see fly her go, she and her sister see fly them come back. Before you know, she go shopping. She says, see this cloth. I just sleep. Night call, wake me up. See this cloth, it's beautiful. I say, how much is it? I say, I buy cloth too. You understand?
Now you cause something. Your problem. Now you cause something. See, let me say this. Before I go my military, You're very correct.
Before I go my military training, I just give her 600,000.
Yeah, I mean, if you pay master,
I don't want data. I just say make her help.
No, you be Father Christmas.
Money just the
but
so I know they talk to Nigerian girls.
But you never help the less privileged.
Okay, man, let me tell you this.
They help, and
the thing is, Nigerian girls.
You never subscribe for my book, wait, make I do advertisement before you start on Fatal. I want to appeal to you guys. The first one is, please, as we are streaming here, we're also streaming on the YouTube channel. Please, if you have not followed us on YouTube, that one is free. My YouTube name is Emadave TV. So please, I want to appeal to you to follow us on YouTube channel, Emadave TV. Then the next one again is, please patronize my book. I'm using it also to help the charity. The book is less than $10. So you can use it to help us so that we also help other people. Thank you very much. Unfiltered, continue.
Okay, but I mean, you have to do a presentation about the book so we can listen to you, tell us what's inside of the book. That probably will be a masterclass. Listen, the thing is, most Nigerian girls, they sell their nude pictures, and they have a way of doing it. To them, every camera down, you need to pay. The moment they video their phone where they are touching themselves and send it to you, you got to pay for it.
And they don't bill you directly, they bill you indirectly. You could meet her today, and after a week, she'll tell you that her phone just fell inside of the well. You got to pay. Her mother just got sick. It's a billing strategy. Oh, my mother, I just came back home now. My mother body is hot. The minute I said the doctor said she won't get stroke. You've got to pay. You see, so the point is we need to understand that it's less than 1% of Nigerians makes $300,000 and above. Less than 1%. Things are really very difficult. Most of the girls in Nigeria are hustling. And you are to them, anybody in America is a paymaster. In fact, if you tell them that you're married, they double your paymaster grade. If you also tell them that you're married to a white woman, they assume that you're not even married. To them, any children you're having in America, United Kingdom, Canada, is no children. You don't have children. That's how they look at you. So you need to understand that. You understand? The intention is just so clear. But if you're waiting for them to directly ask you for money, no, you're going to miss it. They have their way of coming at it. They could come, oh no, I'm graduating right now. I need to go do my clearance. And my father just gave me this money. I kept the money in the bedroom. My younger brother, just took the money. I don't know what to do. What she's expecting you as a man that wants to knock her, or wants to marry her, is to say, okay, don't worry, I'm going to take care of it. And if after any camera down, she's expecting you to do something. So that's exactly how they go about it. I don't think Honey Bunch is lying. It's true. But there's something I've heard in recent time that is very correct. You see, Eastern African girls, they're really doing well. Most of the guys in Australia, they no longer marry Nigerians. I'm telling you, they no longer marry Nigerians. Most of them are married to Eastern African women. Most of them are married to South Africans. Because these women understand, they understand the value of marriage. They are ready to be submissive. You please them with very little. The problem here is that even though we understand the disadvantages of getting entangled with a woman in the United States or Canada, because the same thing you're looking for, that very lady in the United States is also looking for it. You want to take care of your family at home. They also want to take care of their family at home. But the only distinction is, at least you're not afraid that somebody is going to and let go. No. You understand? Nobody is looking for paper with you. But most of the women in Nigeria, they are not just speaking to you alone. And as I have a guy, let me not even go there. Like this girl that was just running stuff. She didn't tell me that she wanted to get married to somebody, only for me to realize that, oh no, she just got married. A week. We spoke today, but 3 weeks later, 2 weeks later, she got married to somebody from the United States. So the point is that while she is talking to you, she got 2-3 other people that she's also speaking to. And again, I hate to break people's hearts. Listen, if you have an alternative way of finding a girl to marry, go ahead. Social media isn't the best way. I'm not saying that there are no good women on social media. There could be good women on social media. But when somebody tells you that 70% of the time, crocodile used to eat anybody that falls inside of this river, you cannot just assume that it's not going to happen to you. It's delusional for somebody to think that they're not going to be statistic. Most of these ladies you guys are speaking about or speaking to, you met them on social media, you met them on TikTok, you met them on Facebook. They were the first ones to tell you hi, and when you saw their fine face, you just start to engage. You understand? And before you know it, one thing leading to another, you guys exchange number. And some of them too will just want to, they are scamming you. They just want both of you to, do sexting. After sexting, they will screen record it. Tomorrow they will use it to blackmail you to get money from you. It has happened to a whole lot of people. They will tell you that if you don't give me money, I'm going to post it. We have a whole lot of men that are going through the same thing right now. The girl will call you when you're going to take a shower. You position your phone so that the girl will look at you taking a shower because she did it to you. When she's going to take a shower, she will do that too. She will do that to you so that you can see her taking a shower. You look at her boobs, look at her butt. So the same thing applies. You want to return the same energy. So when you two is taking a shower, or you want to use her to masturbate, you do on your bed, you set your camera, use her to masturbate. She's going to use it to blackmail you tomorrow. And if you are someone that is actually in a career where you don't need such thing to happen to you, that could tarnish your image, forever. If you're renowned as a medical doctor or information technology, some of you are even pastors. You claim to be pastors, but they masturbate, they do sex. So if this guy tells you if this guy gets that mood or records that camera interaction with you, all she needs to do is just to keep using it to extort money from you. She'll come tell you that, oh no, if you don't do this, I'm going to do this. And I don't fear, you're going to be paying like Mugu. And it's going to take you a very long time for you to get out of it. So these are serious things that we need to really be careful about.
On Peter, I have to say this. I'm going to say this to men now. Or even to a woman. But why I'm going to say it to men is that is in different ways. The way a man will perceive you posting his nude is not the same way a woman will perceive it. However, my point is this: if you pay anybody money in order not to post your nude,
they will still continue to do it.
You are a Mugu. Tell the person to go ahead and post it.
Yes.
Because it will never be deleted if the person has it already.
Let me just say, I think it's going to help some men here. And the last thing you're going to do is don't let any girl share your screen. And don't share your screen with any girl. Sometimes out of love, men can be very stupid when they are in love. They don't look at the girl's face. They think, wow, this girl is innocent and young. I can go ahead and share my screen with her. She's not going to do anything back to me. No. Before you know it, the pointer is going where you don't know. She'll start moving the gun pointer. She'll start looking for, your details in that one. Some people that are really technologically savvy will know how to get information from your phone. So that is why you need to be really, really very discreet with your information. And one again, I'll tell you this. If you can find a girl outside social media, please do. That is not to say we don't have good girls on social media. There are awesome people on TikTok. But most women here misrepresent. Most women here lie to you. Most of them, the pictures you see there are not there. Some of them, they've gotten themselves so filtered that they look so beautiful that when you meet them in real life, you're not even going to believe what you're saying. You understand what I'm saying? So it's good for you to find a woman where you are, like they said, but you need to really be cautious. Not women that are born. Listen, my kids are born here. All of my kids, I have several girls. You understand? So one of my greatest fear is, are they really going to get married as at the time I want them to? I'm not telling you, I'm not just like, this is just what it is. They go to school, they are nurses, they are professionals, they do very well, they're very beautiful. But the way they are raised is really very difficult, very different. I think they suffer from what I call superiority complex. You are in Nigeria, you're born in Nigeria, your accent doesn't sound like theirs. It means a lot to them. I mean, you might try to mingle, they might like the Africanness, they might want to relate with you. But because of this distinction between you and them, it's very difficult to cohabit. Yes, we want them to get married. Yes, we want them to find African men, Nigerian men to get married. But the problem is they don't really, they don't, what's the word again? They cannot coexist properly. But however, there are still good women right here. There are still good women. There are still good women you can find here. And one thing about finding a woman here and finding a woman there in Nigeria is this. When you leave, most of the women you're going to meet in Nigeria, they're going to tell you they don't want to come to the United States. But indirectly, they really do want to come. But they know that if they tell you that they want to come to America, you would think that their reason for marrying you is because they want to come to America. So first of all, they want you to get the list, pay their bride price, before they indirectly start strategizing on how to convince you to bring them to the United States. In fact, in most cases, they might not be the ones that will do it. Their parents will be the ones that will come and tell you, wisdom, I got look at why happy in Nigeria, but you know, I know you understand. I know you but why I go I get complain. Before you know it, you understand? You start thinking like this. They will sow this seed inside of your head that will make you start thinking that somebody else is sleeping with your wife in Nigeria. You understand? So it becomes so difficult. So my point is, if you're marrying in Nigeria, you should know that you're just marrying for children. And any children any children she gives birth to, you go do DNA test. Yeah, more is sick. Also what and you have to remove your mind about who she sleeps with, because definitely nearly 90% of them will do the same. Now the problem here with the United States is, if you marry them here, they could cheat on you, divorce you. You're not going to be able to see the children, and you could go to jail for even marrying them. So it's left to you to do that comparison. However, for me, if I'm marrying a woman in Nigeria, man, you got to take her somewhere, whether it is true or false, to make her believe that if she steps out, he'll be able to me. I'm telling you, unfortunately, it's gotten to that. Or better still, you just take the risk right here. You see, the problem here is most of the men that are single are in their 30s, late 30s and 40s. And if we speak to our women being good, how come they are unable to find good women? How come they are unable to find good women? And again, it's not just the marriage. Even though marriage is important, it's about the children. Because a guy, 70, 80 years, one guy did 2 years. That is one question you need to ask yourself. My name is Unfiltered, and I submit.
Yeah, so the point there is for our brothers already who are going into their 40s, take marriage as business. What do I mean by take it as business? Do whatever that is within your reach to have children as soon as you can, and remove your mind from who cheat and who do not cheat. Yes, if it is possible, visit East Africa if you don't want Nigerians. But like I said, that time is even coming. Some Nigerians will start concentrating on the northerners, because do you know that even in Nigeria we are talking about the average life of a northerner or a northern girl is different from the life of a southern girl. And some of the northern girls in Nigeria are behaving like the East Africa, the Ethiopians, the Eritreans, the Kenyans, and all the rest. Yes, you may listen to why I'm saying this. So, a test was published early this week, or is it last week, about HIV status in Nigeria. Yes, the southern Nigeria has the highest rate of HIV in Nigeria, while the northern Nigeria has the least. Some states in Nigeria in the north was recording 11,000, while the states in the south, the least state in the south, is recording 50,000, 45,000. The least in the south. But in the north, some states are recording 11,000. What does it tell you? Some will say no, some of them are not going for tests. That's what some people will say. Anyway, whether some of them are not going or some of them are going, we will always work with the known. We will always work with the known, and we forget the X. But the known is what we work with. So I will advise men, don't continue to waste your time. if you have the money, go to East Africa. If you don't want Nigerians, use your money. Go to those places, South Africa. Yeah.
What you're saying, you're right. Anybody that's saying it's because of testing is talking rubbish. I went to school in the north, right? I went to school in the north, and the difference is clear. I was raised in the east. You cannot compare northern girls and southern girls, not by any stretch. Not to say they don't get northern girls where they do small runs, but the level at which the society is degraded in terms of the kind of things that girls do. Be like, they don't burn you well for not now. As a northern girl, make you day wild like that. It's not like I went to school in the University of Maiduguri. I spent 6 years of my adult life in the north. You cannot tell me about northern girls, right? They were my classmates.
Yeah, Yobe was actually the least in the in the HIV status they showed in the listing.
Yeah, I mean the HIV could be all right. Okay, man, you get another thing I want to mention. You see most of these men when over married, that are in their late 30s and 40s. The reason why they are single is not because there are no women or wives. The reason why they are single is because they are looking for their spec. You see? That spec, that kind of woman you want, that has very figure, Coca-Cola shape, we get bullet for middle of her thigh, we look really pretty, and she can speak good grammar. You see that kind of woman? A whole lot of men do want her. You see that kind of woman? Most women will marry their spec. It's either then they find another wife where they go marry, or they're married there on the verge of breaking down. So my point is, what I want to say to young men or these men that are still single is, whether sometimes your wife doesn't have to be all that. If you go check closely, you find out that most renowned men, their wives are not that beautiful. Their wife are not that. She might not just be that beautiful facially. Her character might just be the same thing. She might just be very industrious. Rather than looking for a wife that is really, really, really
who is snoring?
Who is snoring? Yeah.
Jollof.
Yeah.
Jollof rice.
Yeah. Rather than looking for a wife.
Jollof rice, are you there? She's not there.
Jollof rice. Rather than looking for a wife that is really, really very presentable, look for a good mother to your unborn children. Because most of these men that are very good mothers to their unborn children, they might not be exceptionally very beautiful. They feel no get the yash, they feel no tall well.
Unfiltered. I get your point, but let me digress.
I'm not saying you cannot find everything in one. Get me? I'm not saying you cannot find everything in one. But if you find the best mother at 35, that will be the best mother to your 4-5 children. It is better than finding your spec at 50. When your people they work as if they work before in your 35.
No. But what I'm saying is who says that the ugly ones are better than like that? It's just about training.
No, it's not about
and you have to consider that if you are marrying, you have to consider the way your children will look.
Okay.
You don't go and marry a girl that will give you nkubi.
No.
What are you saying?
I'm not talking about you to go marry Bushmo. That's not what I'm speaking to. I am saying that you need to marry a woman that is afraid of losing you. That's exactly what I'm trying to explain.
A woman afraid of losing you is an ugly woman now. The woman is too ugly.
It's not too ugly.
That is what we are saying now. Because you said they should not go for a girl that is their spec.
You cannot be looking. Whether it's up to you. You can try. You can try. It's probably going to be 50 in the next 4 years. But let me tell you something.
You cannot be looking for a woman that is all that. And 3 of them that you have dated, they behave the same way. But there is another girl, she might not have gone to college, but she's beautiful. She's probably going to look better than the other one. But because you want somebody that is, somebody that will represent you very good, maybe you're a master's degree holder, you still want somebody at least a BSc holder. I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. I'm not saying you cannot find that. I'm not saying that you cannot have all package in one, but I'm saying that sometimes it's really, really very difficult for you to find it. And if you are still single, you know that there are girls to fuck. But when it comes to finding a wife, it's very, very difficult. It's not because there is no one looking for you, calling you every day, that is ready to do whatever you want. You see,
Peter, this is your model, no work.
Again,
you know what?
It works. Let me finish. Okay, I can disagree with you. No, let me finish. I know, but you're still single. You're probably 44. But the point, you're still single at 44. Yeah, I mean, but the point I'm making is the hypogamous nature of man is realistic. The hypogamous nature of women is also realistic. Because sometimes when we come to the United States and we want to go get married to somebody in Nigeria or here, we want that 10 over 10. And the man wanting that 10 over 10 is actually 6. But you want that 10 over 10, thinking that, you know what, I got all the money to spend, I should be able to get that kind of person. My point is that, yes, you will be able to get that person, but that person you're going to bring in wouldn't be afraid of losing you. You are going to be the one trying to keep that woman. And there are some other men that because they've not dated a beautiful woman, the moment they think they are lucky to trap down a beautiful woman, no matter how the woman misbehaves, they still want to look for a way to change her. The same thing happened. In fact, I picked that from what the other speaker said. The other speaker said, Father, but I still want. He was still having a discussion to see whether the girl would change. The girl is really beautiful, and she thinks that, you know what, if I lose this girl, I'm not going to be able to replace her. So let me just keep this one. And when am I going to come back to Nigeria again? Sydney to Nigeria is nearly a day journey or 2 days, a day and a half. I'm not going to do that. Let me just try and lock that in. And by doing that, you might just make permanent decision over the situation that is supposed to be temporary. So my point is this: you see that place you're looking, you know where you're looking. You might have to bring your eyes down a little bit, just a little bit, just to let you know, you could find somebody that will be the best mother. That men should look at their standard. No, I mean, of course, everybody should look at their standard.
Peter, I don't know why do we, in this case now, why do we concentrate only on the men? So what are we telling the women?
No, we'll be speaking about the women. I just think I should address this. This is just a men kind of version, but probably going to do justice to it. Whether you want to look at it or not.
No. You see, they need our toy. Want us to go and marry baking from village.
No, let me really. Really? I'm not saying really. Listen, I'm not saying you should go. I mean, I'm not saying you should marry baking. I am saying that you see that spec. That's your spec where you look. She will be the best wife to you, but she might not be the best mother to your children. And if you're only considering your sexual satisfaction, a woman that can represent, when I carry her go occasion, people say, hey, why are you wisdom? Why are you wisdom? You might just be suffering and smiling inside of that relationship. You just might be. And there is nothing wrong with, most men will tell you that I'm going to consider character, attitude, and behavior. But if you look at it closely, they are looking at the ash and boobs. They are also considering a woman that is very, very beautiful. I'm not saying that you should go marry Mbeke. I'm saying that a woman that is averagely good and her behavior is motherly will be better than a woman that is perfectly beautiful, but she's not going to be the best mother to your children. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think I agree with what Confita has said. But we need to know that there are good and bad people everywhere. But I would like to say that the devil you know in your primary location is better than the angel you don't know far away. Because you can be doing long distance relationship with someone far away. They can pretend to be, they will be of their best behavior for 6 months. And by the time you finally get married to them, they end up showing you their real self. And by that time, it might be too late.
Excellent take too. I agree with you too. You see, the thing is, we should consider all of the stages before marriage: dating, courtship, engagement, not even weddings, but marriage. We should consider all of this.
Actually,
you might want to say, go ahead and say what you
yeah, actually, these things we are saying might seems to be considered, but that's not the in thing. Why did I say so? We need to look at the factors that contribute to why people will stay in their marriage. You understand? So, if you look at the North African women, the North African women are extremely beautiful because we are considering the fact that they are fair. The Moroccans, Tunisia, Algeria, Egypt, you understand? They are my new neighbors now.
Can I say something?
They are my new neighbors now. And
can I say something?
Go ahead.
Unfiltered. Are you telling me that Georgina Rodriguez is not afraid to lose Cristiano Ronaldo? She's beautiful. She's not afraid to lose Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's be real here. LeBron James. Are you telling me that LeBron James, the girlfriend, is not afraid to lose LeBron James? Like, why should we settle for less? LeBron James is even a grandfather right now, but he still look good, and young girls still want him. You are in US. Tell me, LeBron James. So, just as he is,
at least I know LeBron James. You know what you just did now. You just justified. My evidences and proof. That's exactly what you did.
Yeah.
You cannot listen, LeBron. You cannot compare yourself to LeBron James. And
Why?
The wife. You can't compare yourself. He's richer. He's a star.
No. No. When Peter, this is where I will. You want to make me go back now and bring out what I'm not supposed to bring out.
You can bring out anything. I don't care about that. But the point I'm making is, the wife he married is less. Could be beautiful, but less in comparison. He did not go marry a star that is of equivalent or in equivalent level with him. He did not. Somehow he stepped down. When a woman is, listen, let me say this, it's just a little digression. When a woman is really very wealthy, what you bring to her will be wisdom. And some people have it in abundance.
No, Peter, you are saying a different thing from what wisdom is saying.
Digression, you're going to understand why I did it. If you don't want me to finish, I can. My point is this. Look at my point. All of these guys you just mentioned, using a whole lot of standard, they are high value men. They are the top 1% of the 1% in the world. You understand? You are not. And if they are stepping down to marry a woman, the woman could be beautiful, but they are actually stepping down to marry somebody that will look up to them and say, you know what, even though we're in America, but I know who you are. If I go to the United States and call your name, people know you. If I go to the UK and call your name, people also know you. So that alone would make that lady to be afraid of losing him. You don't understand? Let me say this. There are women, the same way you are on this level now. A Nigerian woman sees you to be on a very high level. But the problem with the issue with Nigeria is very manipulative. They are not coming to stay. They are just taking advantage to step up and get to the United States. Most of the ladies you want to get in touch with or entangled with, that your mother could be recommending, when you're in a family, their intention is for you to pull them out of poverty. Their intention It's for that their daughter. The same thing you're doing to your mom is the same thing she would want her daughter to do to her. She's definitely going to be the black tax of the family. So my point is this. All of these people you just mentioned, if you go check and read their story very well, they stepped down. You know, let's say the person of Snoop Dogg, the lady is with, even though we came out to find out that, I don't know if it's a rumor that some of his children is not here. But again, he's been with that woman for nearly 3 decades. That was somebody he met. You know, he was high according to his Obi Kubana. Is Obi Kubana a high value man? Obi Kubana, yeah, I would say, I wouldn't say wealth-wise, I would say, yeah, he is. Considering money being the yardstick. Tony, contribute money as well, being the yardstick. So, what else makes a high value man? If only money, if you only money. There are a couple of things, but I will mention.
Unfiltered, like I said, I disagree with you, but it's not what because of what wisdom is saying. Some of the men you wait. Some of the men you guys mentioned, even wisdom, they didn't marry when at that level. They married before they got to the level where they are. Some of them, Obi Kubana married before he got to his level now. Tony Rumeru married before he got to his level now. Do you understand? So I don't know what you people are talking about. And let me also say this: it is not money that will make you marry a beautiful woman. No, I will tell you people. For the girls that I have dated, I mean, I'm not rich, I'm not even handsome, but the girls I've dated when I was in the university, they are extremely beautiful. I'm not. Anybody that know me in the university will know that what I'm saying is true.
In the eyes of the beholder.
No, anybody that knows me. No, I can put their pictures here now. No. Unfiltered. Listen, I can put their pictures here right now. You will know that it's not big.
Put their pictures.
If I put it, will you put your own?
My picture. I mean, I won't. But you said I didn't say I will put.
Because you said in the eyes of the beholder, we know that beauty is actually. Wait.
I'm listening to you.
We know that beauty is actually in the eyes of the beholders, but there is somebody you will see. Everybody will say this one fine. No, there is nobody that will say Bianca Ono or Bianca Ojukwu is not beautiful. Nobody. If anybody here will say Bianca is not beautiful, let that person come and say it. This is nothing but the truth. There is somebody that anybody sees will say this one in fine. I'm not capping now. And the people, wait. You know, when I was talking, I mentioned the North African women. And I also mentioned like Ethiopia, Rwanda. There are men that are marrying them. Are they richer than us? So that is not how women marry.
No. You guys keep making my point.
No. The point you are making, because you said they should step down.
Can I finish?
Now, wait. I don't like, there is something my supervisor used to say. If I write something down and submit to my supervisor, and my supervisor read it and could not understand it. So if I try to explain, she will tell me if what you said is clear or not clear to me, how do you think it will be clear to other people? The way I understood it is supposed to be the same way. So trying to explain in the same way will make nonsense of it, because you have already said it the way you think. Do you understand? So if I am now I will now ask her, what am I supposed to say? She will correct me. Do you understand? So if you have said something several times and we are unable to understand it in a different way,
what you understand is what I say.
Then that's what I'm saying. And then you allow me to counter it now.
I'm saying that what you're explaining is actually proving that what I said is true. And I want to tell you how.
That's what I want to do. What you understand that men, sometimes you need to step down from that your specification and look for a woman that is going to be the best mother to your children, rather than a woman that only.
The only thing that determines best mother to your children is character, not beauty.
Yes.
Let me speak.
So why are you saying step down? Step down from what?
Because
The only thing that determines that a girl is beautiful. Yeah, that is what I'm saying.
No, honest, not you. Honest, don't speak. Honey Badger, don't speak. Hold on, you are spoken. Please.
I want to contradict what you said.
Let him contradict it. Let him
I'm not. That's why they interject me. Why they
It's not your turn to speak. Just relax. It's not your turn. Okay, go ahead and speak. Let him talk. Let him contradict. I want people to debunk.
When you are saying late 30s, this one, I was like, talk to me directly, because it's like you're talking to me.
I'm not talking to you. I think wisdom is nearly 50 years old.
I'm not even looking.
Wisdom is nearly 50 years old and he's still single. And he thinks that the energy he had when he was 25 is still the
So what I'm trying to say is, what you said is totally not correct about me having some specification of probably like Adesha look-alike or Bianca look-alike kind of women. No. Like me personally, I've met a lot of girls, both way off girls, like girls that even earn more than me a lot, from rich family. I've met a lot of girls.
Why are you not married then? Why did you pick one of them?
It boils down to content of character.
Okay.
Content of character.
So now let me ask you a question. Can you find a girl that is not as beautiful? Be honest, have you found a girl that is not as beautiful as the one you met that had very good character, but you didn't like how she looks?
Everyone is beautiful.
I'm asking you a question. I'm saying that you said you have met. Listen, you've met a whole lot of girls. I mean, am I breaking? I said you've met a whole lot of beautiful women that are very rich, but in fact you didn't marry them because of character. I understand. Now I'm posing the same question. I'm returning the same question. Be honest to yourself. Have you also met some women that really like you so much? They have good character, but they are not as beautiful as those ones you have met.
I attracted to a lot of attractive girls, but when I'm talking to now,
I understand. I understand that you have. Wait. I'm still going to ask you
now. Wait. Let me.
Everyone is saying untreated is correct. Ogema is the one correct here. Please.
No problem. He's understanding.
No, for you. No, Ogema is true. Untreated. What makes a high value woman? Tell me. What makes a high value woman? If you can tell us, please. Our high value woman. I think high value women, it has to be her character, her agreeability, youthfulness is also involved. Chastity, youthfulness is involved. I mean, chastity and probably if she's going to be able to be led. I think to a man, she is high value. Most things. That's who we're looking for. They are there, but you're looking for them. They are there.
Unfiltered, Easy says she's a high value woman. No, Easy says she's a high value woman. You people should note it. Easy is saying that she's a high value woman.
Let me just say something. Let me say something pretty quickly. Wisdom. Let me say something pretty quickly.
I think we need to do some more talk on this. Go ahead.
Let me say something pretty quickly, guys. I don't know why we are arguing this, because this is a universal fact, right? The more a girl is beautiful, the more men stop her on the way. And the girl who is stopped by 10 men every time she goes out will not act the same to a girl who is stopped by 1 man anytime she goes out. This is a universal truth. Women find it more hard to act right when they are stunning. This is true, right? So for you, a guy, looks has a lot to do with shaping a woman's character. A lot. Looks, if you like, ignore this fact to your own detriment. Looks has a lot to do with shaping character. Because why it has a lot to do with shaping character is because a beautiful girl tends to have doors open for her without her putting in any efforts. So it shapes her character. It's not the same with a girl who has to work for everything. You have to understand these basic facts about human nature. So when you are going for a girl who is stunning, you are not the only one who is going for her. You are more likely to have competition of men who are even better than you. This is a universal fact. Right? So, hang on, let me finish. Hang on now. You can say that I'm wrong.
When it's done, you can debunk him.
No man is better than me. No man is better than me.
It's okay, Honey Badger. You can believe whatever you like. It doesn't matter. I'm just telling you what I know to be a universal truth. What your perception of yourself can be your own perception. I'm telling you about universal truth. What affects and shapes people's behavior a lot. Looks has a lot to do with it.
But what I'm saying, are we like trying to narrow this to African black women, or are we generalizing it in the whole world? Because why I'm saying it is this.
We are being objective.
No, hang on. I'm not talking about, when you are talking about the whole world, you're talking about Moroccan women now, you're talking about all those kind of women. But one fact you're trying to, that is a nuanced conversation. Why is a nuanced conversation? Is because in those parts of the world, you cannot isolate tradition, you cannot isolate culture, you cannot isolate religion. Religion has a bigger influence in that part of the world.
Why I'm saying it is that when we talk about you guys know my reason for saying this one. I am saying it because when you see these girls, they all look beautiful.
They look the same.
They look the same. So
until they remove their makeup.
No, without makeup.
No, until they remove their makeup.
No. See, if not because it will look somehow now, I would have invited two persons now. If you see them now, your head will just
invite them.
For the purpose of our conversation,
yeah.
Let's narrow this thing down to our black African women.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
You understand?
That's what I'm saying.
For the purpose of our conversation.
That's what I'm saying. If we are going to narrow it down, let's talk within the scope of the black.
Mr. Cole, can you allow me? After this, I'm going to leave. But can you allow me?
You can say what you want to say.
Yeah. You see, it's not just, we're not pointing to just beauty. Sometimes it might be educational.
Thank you.
It might just be educational level. It might be the woman's background. All of these factors influences the girl. And most of the ladies that are running after you see, there are so many ladies now that they are running after you. They are the ones that text you the most. They are the ones that call you the most. Among them is the best wife for you. But you see those ones that anytime you call them, sometimes you're short of words. You can't even talk because you think they are somehow higher than you. They are educated, beautiful. I'm not saying that it's not good. But those ones that do not really care about you, stay away from them. If you really want to get married, there's nothing wrong with you wanting to fuck them. There's nothing wrong with that. Who is snoring now?
Black, don't go.
This one which they smell like man. Then,
and you see, that's so like you.
Still women and people marry wife now, it's not like Tiger generator.
You see, there is. I'm not saying that you can't get a beautiful woman and all that. I mean, most of us, the kind of girls we fuck isn't the kind of women we married. I'm telling you.
Na lie. Our people say in Igbo, metonye di menyi maka onunu. Metonye di menyi maka onunu. What are you saying?
What I'm saying is that metonye di menyi owo nane na owa ihu. Because most men, without only graduates, you see a man that is not a graduate, he's looking for a graduate. Oh, this guy, and they put all of these things into consideration. But there are 3, 4, 5 women that is not as beautiful as the one they are looking at.
Anyway, on Twitter, I think this issue now is neither here nor there.
Let me
finish so that I will.
It's my turn, guys. It's my turn. I have been here for since Ogema started.
No, I took it. I wanted to just make some comments. And drop. I took it from.
Don't drop. I want to talk. Okay, we also want to.
Let me finish what I was saying.
Mr. Kolion, just hold on. Emilio can. I want to talk. I want to talk on Twitter.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. So on Twitter, I have heard. Oh my gosh! On Twitter, I have heard everything you said. Okay. Here is what I understand from the lens of Ogema. A beautiful woman by pretty, like attractiveness, and the ugly girl, both of them can have the qualities we are looking for. A traditional quality that is desirable in a woman. And it depends on also the value of me, the buyer. Wisdom, when I enter the market right now, or when I'm looking at comment section, even though we are catching cruise right now, when it's time to make decision, what kind of woman am I looking for that shake all the boxes I'm looking for? An ugly girl and also a beautiful girl can have that same qualities. It's not only an ugly girl that will have it. A beautiful girl can also have it. And I can give you examples of beautiful women that shake that boxes, that are walking on this planet Earth. They are beautiful, they look attractive. For me personally, as wisdom, I want a woman that is loyal and accountability. I also want a woman that is respectful, cooperation, 100% cooperation. A beautiful girl can have it, ugly girl can have it. It's just that they are 5% or even lower than 5%. You know, when it comes to
you're still making my point. You didn't get what I'm saying, so I'll leave it to your logic. I'm not gonna keep that.
No, wisdom. The side you went. Let me say
you're
this.
Making my point. You're telling me that.
On Peter, that's what I said. When you say something, you don't need to start dragging. If the person don't understand it, you leave it. Let the people that understand you take it that way, because everybody must not understand you at once. You understand?
I wanted to say this.
So
listen.
No. Mr. Callon, wait. You have spoken. Let's get to the people who have not spoken at all. Amand, on mute. Yeah, Amand, on mute.
Yes, thank you. Actually, I wanted to say something first to the guy that just left. A small joke, because he said something and he used the word Cameroonian. He was talking about Nigerian women, and then he also said Cameroon. So I wanted to do a small joke, because
Cameroonian extension of Nigeria, they behave alike.
Since he attacked us, I needed to tell him that the Nigerian women don't want him because he hasn't protected the girls that are being taken by Boko Haram. Before he talked about Cameroonian women, he should go protect the young girls in Nigeria. Okay, so I actually wanted to talk about something a woman said here. I think her name was Cooking with something. She said that 40-year-old men cannot give certain things to women that are 26-year-old if they get married. And I think you actually asked her what, for example, and the only example she said was going to the movies. Now, I actually believe that is not really what she meant, going to the movies, because going to the movie is such an easy need to actually fulfill. I mean, it depends on the character of the man or the woman. There are women that don't even like movies. There are people that are introvert. There are people that are stingy. And then, for example, last year, a cousin of mine came to my place in Berlin, and she came with her new husband. The first day they came, I took them at the station, and I brought them directly to some tourist places in Berlin so that they can see certain historical places.
The second day, the man told me that he didn't want